What up, and welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, Wake and Bake. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Salute to everybody who came from the, from the pre-show, which is on my Instagram sometimes. You know, when I'm up early, joining me with his infamous hats. You should just make one of those as your own at this point. But my toxic co-host, what's up, XG?
Dog, look. You're right. I should make one of my own, but it's the style of hat. Like you can't see, but the beak,
It's the brim.
the brim. Yeah, you know about hats. The brim isn't all long. I hate those long ass brims.
Dude, I literally I can make those hats, and I passed up on it. I'm probably gonna get the actual hat structure. I literally can buy like 50
You
of
can
them.
find this? Yeah, I'll make one that says literally. I want instead of say gallo. I don't want it to say cock because it's
that's tacky. It has to be fully toxic or something, bro.
or something. But
Yeah, bro. See, you can't. You gotta think of it like this, bro. I don't ever buy another brand if I'm not using it for like the purpose of I'm like, hey, how did they do this? How am I gonna take this? Like every shirt that I've bought, I'm like, I take it to one of my people and I'm just like, hey, I like this fabric. Can you give me this? Can you measure this shit? I'll send another shirt out.
So if you would have bought this members only jacket, you would have bought it with the purpose of like.
I would have rocked it a few times, right? Like I would have rocked it because I like it at first, right? Then I would have been like, I would have sent it to my cousin. I'm like, hey, dude, can you get these measurements down and just put high and hungry shit on it, and then send this to the manufacturer. Then when I'm done wearing it a few times, it goes on whatnot, and then I just get my money back or whatever money back. Nothing I ever buy is a loss. Everything I always buy with the purpose of intent to make my money back at some point somehow. Sometimes things go up in value. Sometimes I have to fucking break even. But at the end of the day, I get my money back.
See, that's where I'm at right now.
I'm
actually looking for a new car, and I don't know what the fuck to do. I asked you, should I lease? Should I buy? Should I buy cash? Should I finance?
Well, do you see yourself not owning a car, but having a car for like, let's say 3 years, and then like, all right, time for a new car?
Yeah, also, welcome back, Ray.
What's up?
I don't know. That's what I mean. It depends what I want. If anybody out there is what do you call them?
But you don't know what you want.
Huh? I do know what I want. I kind of do know what I want.
What do you want?
I mean,
Don't say a fucking Dodge, please.
I got a
Cybertruck?
I got a pretty good down.
A buggy?
I got a pretty good down. No, I got a pretty good down to give, so I can get kind of something nice. But I kind of want a Challenger.
So you're trying to be black?
No, I just want a Challenger, bro. It's
He's
America.
trying to have
That's
a very
Dodge.
overpriced vehicle that will break down.
Actually, you know what? Right now is not a bad time to buy a Jeep, Chrysler, and Dodge or whatever it is, because
all those cars suck.
That's exactly my point. All those cars are actually having a lot of problems, like fuel injectors, fuel pumps. So they have an electric issues. So if you go to the dealership right now, you're gonna find one of those brand new Jeeps for about $10,000 less than what they were asking for before. And if you wait till the end of the month at some of these dealerships, you'll be getting it at even maybe $5,000 less because they're hurting. You know what I mean? They're hurting for somebody to come buy these cars, bro. Like take a walk at like your nice, like a Honda dealership. Look at how none of the cars are actually like priced down because everything's quality Japanese machinery. And then you go to like the Jeep dealership and you're like, damn, how come this Rubicon is fucking like hella fucking cheap? You're even seeing them on used car dealerships right now because that's where the market's at. See how many paisas out there at Culichitan you see with fucking Jeeps. You think all of these fools have good credit? No. Nah, dog. Like some of these fools don't even are doing it with IT numbers, bro.
What's a good down payment on a car?
I will say though, X, I do like a Challenger. I love a two-door Dodge. I feel you, but
out of all the muscle cars, they're my favorite. It's better than Camaro.
Same
it's
here.
Better than the Mustang.
I love a Camaro
you shouldn't
too.
buy anything new right now, though, man. The car market is so shit.
Definitely not buying dude.
Honestly, man, like you should just
wait.
You should just get something like that you can. That's kind of nice, bro. You should hit up Logan and find it. Look, bro, you buy a used car, like you do what I do, bro. You buy a used car and you get a mechanic before you buy the car that specializes in these cars, bro. Now, my Beamer's, I was just talking about it on my live. My Beamer's ready to go for the summer, bro. I'm waiting for that detail to get in it. My check engine light is off. Smog check is fucking good. By the way, we're officially sponsored. Yeah, it got worked out. And my car passed smog.
Yeah, he passed two. Yeah. He passed. Also, 2 cars down there he passed. He passed the Tahoe and the BMW.
What is it? We're going to be filming a commercial today afterwards. or I will if this has to leave. But yeah, make sure I'll let you guys know about that sponsor, and so you guys can get your smog check and all that stuff done. So yeah, I got that done. I'm getting the top fucking cleaned up, and the inside's pretty fucking clean. Getting the original sound system restored. So it's a nice looking like gonna be a nice summer. Oh, and I got the fucking brand new. And from the same year, but they're brand new tires with the M3 rims. The original. I'm getting rid of these. Getting something lighter, bro. I need something that can handle those turns and shit like that. When this thing got a little fucking. So after all that rain, you can't be driving no cromado cars, bro. Too many potholes. Every fucking week, I'm at the tire shop like, hey, fool, can you check it again? Hey, fool, can you check it again? Straight up, bro.
So, but for real though, what's a good down payment on a car? Like when you used to work there, when you heard someone say, "I got this for down."
Well, I was in the car business from the years of 2008 to like 2014 when I graduated from college. Wait, how many years is that? That's a
like
long time.
more than 10 years.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, from 2008. Let me see. 9, 10, 11, 12. From 2013 or 2012, I graduated. I don't know. I got to check my diploma. But but yeah, so I was in school for 4 years, and I was working at the car market, and honestly, the market was bad, so you could get a good car out of the dealership for like, if you have bad credit, you show up with 2 Gs, 2,500, dog.
That's it.
Fuck yeah, bro. We'd look at you like, yeah, bro, you want that car? Listen, we're financing it. And I remember there was times where I would go personally drop the deal off at the fucking the local bank that was financing this fool and get this process so they can get them do it. They could do it, bro, because we're trying to get that car. So honestly, I miss that shit, bro. Sometimes I fucking miss the motivation I would get from being hungry and selling that shit. I think that's why like I'm good at what I do, because I was out there in the field talking to random people, convincing them to get into debt. Not knowing nobody, bro. So you had to get seasoned to that shit in sales, bro. Like, I used to pull up numbers with that shit, bro. I used to put up so fucking numbers selling cars.
Like, you literally knew this guy wasn't supposed to own this Mustang because he worked at McDonald's.
Oh, sometimes I would.
Sometimes
I would literally be like, we'll get that car back in 4 months. It'll smell like Black and Milds, but we'll get it back.
There's not 1 ounce of you that felt some kind of like.
That's what makes you a fucking dog in that business, bro.
I know, I feel you.
And like that's how I knew I was cut out for it. And that's why like I knew that at the end of the day, some shit goes out the fucking window, I'll get into some kind of fucking sales. Can you turn up my mic rate a little bit, please? Like I'll get into some kind of fucking sales and kill it, bro, because I have that dog instinct in me. Like where it's like, hey, bro, if I need to fucking go ahead and it's a commission-based job, I'll fucking run it up. You know what I mean? Like that's why I think like, you know where like what would have been a dangerous job for me to get? Working for Big Tobacco. Oh, dog.
You would have lied? You would have told people this is good for you?
No, dog.
This is healthy. This is next to celery.
No.
Cigarettes?
I would probably be the motherfucker that'd be like, look, we just make the filter green, we make it organic, and it's vegan cigarettes. I was like, now we get the vegan crowd hooked. Like how, and then I get promoted. I'll be chilling, bro.
I'm pretty sure that idea has been like.
Okay, but I'm not saying that's like what that just came off the top.
That's how evil he's on his. He's just telling you how evil he is. Because
that's not evil. I'm just saying.
No, that's evil. Evil. That's evil. People.
I'm not evil. Evil is.
Well, you're giving people lung cancer. You're evil.
This is a hypothetical. You piece of shit.
Well, yeah,
but you're hypothetically lying.
Yeah, you're hypothetically evil.
I'm saying if I had to, like if I worked for Big Tobacco, it'd be all bad, bro. Remember that movie that made us watch in high school about that cigarette fool? Did you ever watch that shit? It's like this white fool. He's like, it's a movie that he works for a cigarette company and like.
Thank you for smoking.
I think so, yeah. And then he has a change of heart because he says you just don't gotta go to the hospital.
Yeah.
like, bro, you just gotta stay at working and going on vacation so much that you just never got time to see the news about bad things about cigarettes. By the way, bro, once the vape game came out, bro, like the cigarettes just became like people smoke cigarettes like nothing. Ain't nobody have a problem with it these days.
Yo, talking about vapes, I low-key heard word on the street is that maybe you guys should have done vape only at the We Don't Smoke the Same show. I heard everybody was coughing up a lung, trying to perform. Martin Rizzo trying to headline, being high as fuck. I feel bad for
Martin Rizzo.
Yeah, dog. What was the? I mean, I got text message be like, "Bro, we really don't smoke the same." Because I was asking people, "How was it?"
Hey man, somebody said shame on a nigga who run game on a nigga, and I'm just like, hey bro, the game is to be sold, not to be told, bro. Straight up, bro.
No, you just want to say the N-word.
Nah, bro, it's like
you just wanted to read that because there was the N-word.
I can say it regardless, bro. The fuck, bro. I've grown up predominantly in a fucking rolling 30s Crip neighborhood all my life, bro. And then I remember saying that shit as a kid, bro. Nobody like this was Like this fools would not fucking care, bro. They'll just be like, yo, what's up? That's my little nigga right there.
I can't wait for you to meet Obama one day.
I mean, bro, if he says it first, I'm singing it back.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. It's out of respect.
Yeah, dude. I might get deported if I don't.
I know you would have to, X, because, you know. I hope by that time you have your fucking papers.
Somebody said Izzo would have made Tamaco from The Simpsons. Fuck yeah, bro. I would have been like, look, man.
And that was a scary ass episode when you think about it.
Honestly, bro, that's what they've done. I saw this. I was watching this clip, right, about things that you didn't know, and we've kind of already done it, and it's happened, many times, bro. Like with fruit and GMO engineered fruits, like so. Duraznos or peaches they're originally from Asia, and the current peach that we see today didn't fucking look like that. It started looking like a cherry. Over 27 years of genetically modifying this shit. This thing used to taste like lentils, and Japanese people used to eat it como con arroz or carne, because it used to taste like bland, bro. That's what the original taste was. And then these fools made it sweet and all that shit. So some of the fruits we're eating out there are not like that. They did not start out like that.
All of them.
Yeah, that's why. Like, remember, like, bless you. Like when I think I posted it in one of the vlogs, or I don't know, has it come out yet, where I was like, look at these little apples in Japan. Oh shit! And I was like, I'm done with this apple. And then I think my girlfriend's like, that's what the original size is supposed to be of the apple. Like
all these big ass things. Well, chicken too, dog. Chicken ain't supposed to be that motherfucking big. Those chicken breasts you catch at Albertsons, they're fucking huge, dog. It's just cancer. Still good though. I'm not gonna lie.
Then go to the farm.
Dude, sometimes the price is so good. Sometimes I look at the organic and the other one, and I'm like, man, I know I'm buying
It's the
cancer.
same. It's just labels at the end.
No, it's not.
Hey man, somebody.
Let me believe, right? Let me believe.
I think this fool got the wrong idea in the chat room.
Took it away from us, dude.
That said, he's like, you wonder why Mexicans can't progress, bro. Being in car sales is not buckets of crabs, bro. Like, it's a sales game, bro. It's like Joe said it. Don't hate the player, hate the game, bro.
That's the whole point of a dealership. Is to deal
bro.
and
Like,
sell the product, dude.
Yeah, like what the fuck, bro?
And people. I mean, tell me one. I mean, everybody knows that when you go to a dealership, you're kind of getting fucked, right?
Oh yeah.
Everyone knows that. Yeah, everybody knows.
What the fuck? Like, it's a commission-based job. Somebody has to make money, bro. And like, you have to get your car the best. The thing is, you have to get the best deal. And not every deal is a pounder.
Look, the only time you win is when you have cash. Only time you win. You go to a dealership, you have cash, they'll lower the price on that car a lot. Buy the whole thing cash right now. You're gonna drop $20K right now?
Hey man, somebody has bad credit in the chat room. Like, somebody's like, they pounded me,
No, but for real though, on the real, how hotbox was that motherfucker?
Oh yeah, so all right,
It was
so
mixed up.
First of all, let's get a round of applause. I want to give a big thank you to everybody, specifically the people on Patreon that made it possible for our first We Don't Smoke the Same comedy show that we're trying to do monthly for you guys. So thank you everybody who pulled up. It was a packed house. I'm not gonna lie, Ray. Was it packed?
It was packed, man. A lot of people came through. Thank you for coming through.
There was maybe like 2 chairs that were free. That's it.
Yeah.
And also a big shout out to Baby Matra. Myself and Baby Matra made those free tattoos happen for you guys. Thank you to everybody that got one. Next time, We Don't Smoke the Same one. Yeah.
Yeah, join the cult.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she worked hard on those fucking designs. And Chili did too, on making them, like, you know what I'm saying? Chili made them, and then she worked hard on doing them outlines. So,
Nice.
fucking, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get one next time, bro. I'm not saying join the cult, but it's pretty sick. What is it? Also, too, there was, so the whole show, thank you, B, for holding the bar and everything down. She made it pretty cool and didn't kick the little homie out. But yeah, overall though, it was a great comedy show. Number 1, Tommy flaked.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Flakezilla, dog.
And they all booed. When I went up there and I said it, they all booed him.
Yeah, I got that on camera.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, like everybody was like, boo.
He's got a nice excuse though.
I saw the text.
It is a nice. If it's real, which I think it's real, I don't know why.
Pick one, bro. Like pick one, bro. Like, don't try to lie to me twice, bro. Like, I posted up on the Patreon, lies or truth.
Damn.
Yeah, like, and then people were just like, he pulled the fast one on you. He's lying. And somebody was
you guys
like,
see that? If you want to go see the live, go pay $5, dog. Go see Tommy's live.
Somebody literally fucking wrote there like, pick one, either the stroke or the fell, or the fall, And they were just like, which one is he? How stupid does he think you is?
What up? So Tommy said he had a stroke and he fell.
Tommy said Tommy said his mom fell
Who hit who up first?
and his
Oh, you're gonna pay $5 to see it.
All right, but he hit me up out of the blue because I hit him up in the morning and I was like, "See you at 6, player." And then he hit me up 2 hours later. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "I just DM'd you," and I didn't DM me at all. There was no DM at all. Yeah, there was.
You see your requests?
No, nothing, bro. He's my friend on there, so obviously I would have got it. And yeah, he just.
I'm not gonna lie. As an excuse king, sounds like you got an excuse.
Yeah.
As an excuse king, dog. I'm not gonna lie. High school, anything, dog. School.
George Perez. He gave me an excuse that would be credible for like a George Perez, because George has the credibility of being a great comic. You know, he might have had another shit. Shout out to George, but he's not a George Perez.
You know how
we were putting him on, bro.
Right.
The fuck?
Have you ever had such a good excuse that when you got away with it, you were even laughing? Like, got those motherfuckers, got those fools.
Every time I've always used an excuse and shit like that, bro, karma has always been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, some way or another. And I always remember when that bitch hits me in the face. That's why I try to say what it is if I don't like it or not, which is sometimes it doesn't make me a very popular guy, but I don't like holding it in, because that's a ugly feeling to say, like, I had to fake the fucking pretend I like this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Or like pretend I had to pretend. Like if we had to do a food place, I tell you, like, I don't like that shit, bro. Fuck that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I hate this fucking tikka masala bullshit.
Straight up, bro. Something that I would say, bro. Like the whole fucking way. But hey, bro, I'd rather just keep it that way, bro.
There was this one time where I was super hungover. Like those hangovers where like you just got home and you literally looking at the clock and like, I gotta get ready for work right now. I can get ready for work, and I'm like, I'm not going to work. Fuck this shit. And I was like, how am I gonna get out of this? And it's those times where like you're already on thin ice. There's no like, it's already Saturday. I'm hungover because it's probably Friday or Saturday, so they're gonna know I'm hungover. So I was like, man, fuck it. So I go. And I was like, I hit up my dad, because at the moment I was like, estaba morrito, like 19, 17. I was like, yeah, pa, how do I deflate a tire?
He put his lips on it.
And my dad was like, ¿pa qué? I was like, how do I deflate a tire? He's like, ¿que pa qué? Kind of knew. I was like, no quiero ir a trabajar. He's like, tienes que ser más responsable, cabrón. And then he explained it to me. Took a picture of it, sent it to my manager, and then we had an air compressor at the house. We're Mexican, we had an air compressor, so I really didn't do nothing. I sent the picture of the flat tire, and then I didn't even say I wasn't coming in. I was like, "Hey guys."
Wait, you asked your dad to deflate or inflate a tire?
No, to teach me how to deflate it, because I didn't know how at the moment. Like I didn't know. And I go,
you just literally.
I did exactly, but I didn't know. I was being honest. It's a real moment.
No, I know,
but
did you try it a little bit?
No.
Oh, okay. See, that was the problem.
My dad just laughed at me. He's like, just go like this. So I just pressed it and then deflated, and then I knew how to use the compressor, so I knew that part.
At least your dad didn't tell you stupid ass shit. Like he's like, you don't know, Thomas?
Oh yeah. So then I took a picture of it, and then this is how good the lie was. There's still more to it. I send the picture to my manager, and then I call him. I'm like, hey dog, like I was ready to go to work, and I wake up and I see the flat tire. I'm calling AAA right now. They should be here sooner than later, you know. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. Make sure, like, I still try and come in type of shit. I go back to sleep. I wait 2 hours. I call him back. I'm like, yo, dude, AAA is here. Do you still need me? And he's like, ya ni venga. Ya said the rush is over. And he's like, but thank you for, like, making the effort, dog. Thank you for making the effort. And I'm there like, toma putos, toma pendejos. Feeling like a champ, dog. I'm like, I'm a Lion King. I feel like, not like Tommy, but nah, dog. I've done a couple of those. Like, I feel successful. I feel like I'm winning.
Damn, fucking scandalous. Xavier's been scamming people, bro. Remember when he used to sell fucking those messed up cars and he blocked somebody?
Bro, it's part of life. Don't buy a car on Craigslist at night. He bought it at night, dog. And like you said, you got to get your mechanic to look at it. Fool came with his mom. The car was for his mom, but like, bring someone else. Don't look at it at night. Don't buy a car at night. First of all, can't even see the dents.
Straight. I mean, damn. But then, what did they tell you when they were trying to hit you up at first?
Bro, you know this was for my mom. You don't feel bad, because he kept going. I just ignored him because I was like, bro, like, and you never saw your car at your pad. Meet up at Stater Brothers. Don't, because then they'll come game banging at your pad. Don't do that shit. Stater Brothers, fool. Random ass spine. You just fucking. Haz la movida.
Go to the police station to meet up. A lot of people do that.
A lot of people do that, yeah. I bought cell phones and we meet up like at T-Mobile. I bought an iPhone and be like, meet up at T-Mobile because I need to make sure it gets fucking linked in right now. So yeah. No, you can be smart. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be smart.
Yeah,
People ain't smart. Say, I'll
People just meet up at the police station. And the cops like, what are you guys doing? Selling stuff.
not
All
paying
right, well,
taxes.
don't make
on
a
it.
mess.
Yeah, not paying taxes on it.
Oh, sometimes I'd be looking at like I went to the police station like 2 months ago, and I walked in there and I'm just like, fuck, fool, shit's fucked up, bro. Like I'm just like, these fools just look like Yahweh. Like there's not enough. Like there's not enough of these fools to even take care of shit.
Izzo, we should vlog working at a liquor store.
Nah, it's just down dangerous.
That's why. What do you think vlogs are for? People don't want to see you working at. I mean, Starbucks would be kind of cool though. But that's what point of a vlog is like.
You gotta
be
train to be in Starbucks, don't you?
Like I want, like not that I want to work at a gas station, but those gas stations that have the.
What about Chili's job?
Oh, Chili's another job where shout out to Chili, dog.
You think if we go on a shift that she's there, like you think we could, like we could?
Oh,
just
we can
kick-
still whatever we want.
We can't.
Bro, I mean, technically, she can't touch. I mean, I've asked her. We've seen videos where
Don't go to
she.
Chili's job and try to steal shit, people.
What about when she quits?
We don't smoke the same.
We don't
bitch and
smoke
they
the same
all
rate. We just
cigarettes.
take all the stuff.
It's for the podcast.
It was for content. We do like a Mr. Beast
Why
challenge.
don't we use her CVS to make
Man,
content?
fuck that guy.
Why don't we use her CVS to make content? She's a manager
to make what
to make content.
content?
Yeah.
I mean, like she's gonna get fired, fool.
Not. Oh, I'm just saying, like she'll let us. Like you already knows what I mean. Like when a liquor store lets you do things. I'm not gonna say like she's gonna let us rob shit, but like, get behind the counter, act like we work at CVS for like 5 minutes.
We should have somebody on the podcast who actually works at the liquor store.
At the
That wouldn't
ghetto
be a
liquor
bad
store.
idea.
Can we get a Korean guy though?
I actually know somebody.
Like a Korean guy who is like he doesn't check. Like I remember like when I used to have a fake ID and I was underage drinking. Like I tried it a few times, and it didn't work the first 2 times. And then I went one last time to this liquor store that's on Pico, and there was this Korean guy, and this fool just looked at it. He just swiped it and just charged me for it.
You never did a hey mister?
Yeah, we did that once, but then this fool he had a guilt trip after that. Like in the middle of going to the store, he's like, "Man, I just don't want to do that, man. You guys gonna get fucked up, man." And then, and then he was like, "Here's your money back," and I was just like, "Man, we're trying to go to the kickback, fool."
Well, you gotta get homeless. This guy, you seems like you
Nah,
asked
bro,
to see it.
homeless are grimy, bro.
Cause I've been asked, I've been at the liquor store where I guess I look like Mr. Cool Guy, like this guy will hook it up. I wanted to so bad, dog. I was like, but I don't have papers. Next thing you know, deported because I fucking try to get some kid. But I've been a hey mister, and you're just like, nah, dude, like you can't. I've been a hey mister with the Swisher too. Like, hey, can you add another one to that? And you're like, nah, dog, it's not gonna end good.
All this reminds me of Superbad. Remember they got that one guy to the...
Oh yeah.
You guys got a Facebook or something?
Hey, you know what we should do for Thursdays? We should get those buckets that they sell at those liquor stores. You know what I mean? The ones that are all complete that you see people like they pour all of those together. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah.
So I've always wanted to try one of those, but I'm afraid of the hangover.
Like a henichada or
Yeah, okay, but I'm saying like between 3 fools, like you just get 1 cup, so you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's not like drinking like 10 of those. That's when you. But those things look dangerous, fool. They have like 10 shots of different stuff.
Oh, you know who risks his life a lot? And I know I sound dramatic as fuck, but I kind of do. Remember Juan Water Bottles? Juan Water Bottles stepped it up. He's doing four locals like that. He's doing like beatboxes. I'm gonna catch an EDC. This was gonna be an EDC, dog. And I already asked him. I was like, "Yo, make some content with me. I'll do some of that shit." Not really, but like I'm down, but I can't keep up with them. Juan Water Bottles. He's a guy that just grabs like a water bottle like this and just goes. Y se la traga de un putazo, dog. Or he'll go on a roller coaster and eat a hamburger. You can look him up, on Instagram. His name's Juan Water
Water Bottles.
Bottles.
He'll eat it fast, bro. Like just like I don't know, bro. That's kind of like.
Yeah, like Cookie Monster style, but
Hey, you know,
savage.
speaking of Cookie Monster, did you know his name wasn't always Cookie Monster?
What was it?
No, for real. Like, you know, like Cookie Monster, that wasn't always his name, bro.
What was his name?
Take a guess, fool.
Cookie Monster.
Mitch Connor.
I have no idea. Blue Monster?
That fool's name was Sid.
Why'd they change it?
They made an episode, bro, where like this fool fucking tries a cookie the first time, and then like he sings that "Me First Try Cookie" like fucking like song, and he even says it in the song. He was like, "Before I tried cookie, I was Sid" or something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. For real. Look it up. I mean, fools are tripping.
Yeah, bro.
Fools are tripping though. But his name was Sid. They tried it for like for a while. That was like the original thing.
I don't know. I was never a Sesame Street type of kid. Shit was lame as fuck to me.
I watched a lot of PBS stuff
I hate
as I was
puppets.
growing up as a kid.
Cause you had to.
I don't
No,
know,
I didn't
bro.
have to. I
PBS.
could have done other things.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
PBS
no,
had
because
good
it was-
shit, bro.
Nah, PBS.
Fool,
was
the
too
antique,
weak,
the antique
dog.
roadshow, bro. I remember watching that shit with my grandma. Like, man, how come you don't have none of this stuff, grandma?
Some respect on PBS.
Nah, bro. PBS was
It's
fucking.
funded by people like us.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
why I didn't like it. I always say, "Oh, it's brought to you by people."
Fool, you don't like
Yeah.
Fox, and that's funded
Well-
by a bunch of elite people, but you're gonna hate on the one that's funded by viewers like you.
Well-
We're fucking like PBS, bitch.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
oh,
like-
you know what?
like-
You know what? You know
Can
why
we
I
make our
hated-
own PBS
Hey,
commercial?
You know why I hated PBS? Because I hated this show. Every time this show came on, I hated it. No. Nah, was cool. No. I hated. No. I hated Between the Lines.
You're a fucking asshole.
Between the
bro.
Lines, when that shit came
You're
on,
an
I was
asshole.
like, what the fuck are we doing? I need cartoons.
asshole.
Cartoons. You know what cartoons are? They're not fucking Between the Lines. You know what?
Puppets, bro.
I hate puppets. I'm not a little kid. I don't like puppets. It was like, to
Yes,
me, it's like,
guy.
no, there's no.
Is that why you don't do the pocket pussy shit?
Yeah, I don't like, yeah, no.
You're a puppetry. You don't want
Yeah.
your dick, controlling something? No.
You like Between the Lines?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I never watched that.
Man, that show was the shit.
All right, PBS shows that we watched, like or that I
You like
watched.
this lame ass show?
That shit was not lame.
I never watched it, to be honest. I saw
you
it,
see
but
Yeah, that's how lame it was. You saw it.
well,
and
no,
you're
when I saw it, I was like,
lame.
man, I can't get hit to this, so I would just switch it to Rugrats.
Thank you, real cartoons. Yeah, fool.
Rugrats had the, the Rugrats had the, who made the soundtrack for the Rugrats? The same fools who did that, Whip It in a Shape.
Oh, Diva?
Yeah, bro, they did.
tight.
Yeah, they did that. That's an epic song, bro. Yeah, bro, that's a sick ass intro, bro. Like that was sick. But what about PBS shows? I used to watch Arthur. Of course, though, I still sing that song to this day, bro. If I ever have a reggae band play at one of our gigs, I'm gonna tell them, be like, you guys have to know how to play the Arthur song, though. Like,
You know me, I was privileged.
hold on, fool. I'm not done with PBS shows, dog.
Yeah, it's
I watched a lot of PBS, bro.
Fucking gross.
Remember Sagwa? Was that on PBS?
I don't remember Sagwa. Is that an Asian chick?
Siamese Cat?
Okay, yeah, that was PBS.
Yeah, bro. With the I still want a Siamese Cat to this day, bro. Fucking Sagwa living it up, bro. She had the life, bro. She was living in that Chinese castle or whatever it was. The me and you and Sabuma Fu. That shit was hard, dog. Sabuma Fu was hard. What else was going on PBS? I used to watch the Antique Roadshow. That shit was hard. I'm like, man, I want to buy this stuff. But then you see the price and you're like, man.
Reading Rainbow, dude.
Oh, yeah, Reading Rainbow. Butterfly in the sky. I could fly twice as high.
Fool.
Take a look.
I would not
It's
go to
a
your guys'
notebook.
house if I was a little kid. I would not go to your guys' house.
Look at, fool.
Yeah, bitch. Like, you're such a hater, bro.
Oh,
That was the most positive shit you could have watched for free.
Oh, if exact, I mean, for like my
it was
parents,
actually pretty
my parents
good.
we always had cable at the house. I hate to say, that was one of those things my dad was like, for
I was watching pussy at 4.
Yeah, bro. That's exactly what Xavier wants to say.
Skinemax.
He's like, I was watching Taxi Cab Confessions during daytime TV.
oh, like Clifford,
Magic School Bus was tight. I didn't watch Clifford, though.
the Clifford, no, yeah, Clifford.
But Magic School Bus was sick, bro. I learned a lot from Magic School Bus.
like PB&J Otters. I saw PB&J Otters.
You watched the wackest
Roly
ones,
Poly,
bro.
the
Roly
Otter
Poly Oly was so
Roly
whack.
Poly Oly was
Dude,
tight, dog.
you're fucking autistic, bro. Fuck you, Xavier. Like I swear, bro. Like, you be liking the most like stupid shit.
PB&J Otters. You remember that one?
I never watched that shit, bro. Let me see. There was some other
Said
shit.
You're autistic because
I
I
didn't-
liked fucking Roly Poly Oly.
I didn't watch Dragon Tales. I just couldn't get into it, or maybe I was watching something else at that time. Yeah, bro. But that PBS has some fucking badass shit, bro.
All right, but how cool was it when the Simpsons were on? I remember watching the Simpsons was way cooler.
I
than
used to
any
get
cartoon.
mad when there used to be baseball instead of the Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
And then yeah, bro, like it used to be like, what the fuck, bro? This is the highlight of my day. Like I'm not supposed to be watching this. Did your parents never let you? Did your parents ever like try to censor you from watching something?
Nah, dog. You know my dad didn't give a fuck.
Just let you watch anything?
Well, like cartoon-wise, or like what do you mean? Like anything on TV, yeah. And like nothing was censored on TV.
Like I remember that like I had a friend, Moises, and that fool used to have a strict ass dad, fool. And that fool like that fool's dad, they walked out in the middle of Fast and the Furious. He was like, "Estos muy de pandillas," and then he just like they took him out of the theater. Yeah, yeah, bro. And then I remember that he still tried to watch the DVD because somebody got it from like a taco stand, and they had given it to him, and his dad found it. His dad broke it. Yeah, that fool's dad was a hard ass fool. I don't know why that fool was so angry at life.
I don't know.
You know what, bro? I mean, I kind of get it,
I think he knew something about that dude.
Moises wasn't gay or anything, though.
Nothing like that. Like he knew his.
I think he was just like stupid.
He knew his future.
Oh, like he was. Yeah, I can see that. And he's like mad, but he's like, and then he probably looks at me. He's like, I couldn't save him. That's true. Your dad. You ever feel like parents are like that, bro? They feel like angry because they know it's like, hey, I know my kid's a fuck up, bro. I gotta be twice as hard on him.
Yeah. Easy. Well, there's so many people where I've been like, like, ¿por qué no puedes hacer como él?
That's the most hurtful shit you can say to a kid, fool.
¿Por qué no puedes ser como él? I would
when they
always hear
point at
that
the
shit.
TV and shit.
Yeah, on TV, I don't know. But like when they compare you to somebody, like another family member, like that shit's hurtful to a kid.
¿Por qué no le echas ganas a la escuela como él?
Like, bitch, why aren't you more like his mom then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith Haring. My Tia wouldn't let my cousins watch SpongeBob because he would show his ass.
Did your parents would change the channel when there's like sex scenes going on?
I'll tell you, my parents really didn't care. Like,
that's kind of awkward though. Like a sex scene going on, your parents will watch TV with you, bro. You're just like, like
no, but on TV, like you know what we weren't allowed to watch. You guys ever remember watching?
Porno.
No. You guys ever remember? Man, you guys made me forget, fucking assholes. Oh, I remember we weren't allowed to watch this. My parents watched this every single night for like 2 years. And we were supposed to be asleep by that time or in tu cuarto.
That pornographic novela?
El Clon?
Yeah,
yeah, dog.
That shit was
They're
fucking
like,
crazy.
Cuarto, esto no es pa niños, es pa
fool, they like
adultos.
fucked on every episode.
Yeah, and I think my parents fucked during it too. That's why they said go to sleep. It was called El Clon, dog. I don't know what the fucking thing was, but it was about Jesus and getting cloned and like Joe Biden, Hunter Biden shit, clone shit, Donald Trump clone shit. But
it was not about that.
I know, I'm kidding. But it was about a clone. No, they were talking about cloning shit in the Middle East. Do you remember watching it? No, I remember my parents were like, al cuarto, esto no es para niños. It's called El Clon.
Yeah, see,
very sexual.
Yeah, for real. Like, but I wonder if those shows had like if you bought the DVD, compres el set pornográfico.
Oh, like the extended version?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to think about like, Ray, you know this shit.
It's on the Roku.
Hey, fool, read Keith Haring's fucking thing.
All right, hold on. Let me get to it. Sorry, X. My mom wouldn't let me watch Family Guy because she thought it was called Family Gay.
Yeah, bro. Like, you ever seen Spanish pornos?
Yeah, bro. They're dope. Ya me vengo.
I don't.
That's not what they say?
Yeah.
I doubt
Ya me voy. About to come.
Paisa, though, to say.
I could never say that.
I don't
could
know,
never
bro.
say I'm about to come.
Is that even
like
a real thing?
Yeah, ya me vengo. Like when you're about to come, you gotta tell a girl, ya me vengo, and then you pull
Does
out.
it translate the same thing?
Yes, look it up, Ray.
If I were to watch a porno and jerk off to it, if I were to hear that, I would turn it off.
I would get turned off.
Yeah, I would turn it off. Like, I'm done.
Like,
Let's go to the next one.
Well, what if the girl's saying, ya vente?
See, you haven't watched it, bitch.
I have. What are you talking about, fool?
That shows the video, bro.
Like, there's just fucking, you've never seen
Put the link on the Patreon.
Señora en la Marqueta. Never seen like those videos where this guy picks up some little girl, some lady at la Marqueta, and they speak in Spanish?
So they have bang bus? Let me see the paper.
Like the bang bus in Spanish.
They don't have bang bus in Spanish.
El autobús del sexo.
You don't think Mexico copies everything America does, dog? They have bang bus, they have casting couch, they're fucking stepbrothers now too, stepmoms too, bro. Mexico's maybe a little behind, but they're not.
What do you call it? What do you call that in Spanish?
What?
Stepmom porno.
Madrastra?
A la prima se la rima. A la cama se le encima, en la cama se le encima.
That's kind
A
of
la
like,
roja de la... A la roja de...
No, quite a bit, X. Gee.
somebody said Maduras triple X.
Fucking A.
I don't know.
But yeah, what up?
Hey, can we?
You don't think
go
you're-
on Pornhub Mexico?
What up? You don't think
Is
all...
there- is
yeah,
there-
dog, you don't think all our dads are watching Mexican porn, dog? Your dad's not watching a fucking normal American porn, dog. They're watching...
I don't even think they know. They don't know the
Nah,
quality.
fool, there be like.
Wait up.
Remember
Wait
his
up. Yo,
uncle?
wait up. Well, you're telling me Mexico don't got good quality porn? Or El Salvador, or maybe...
Commercially speaking, probably not.
They got some 4K.
El Salvador is a clean country now.
There's only one channel that I know about. It's called sexmex.com.
And it's not good?
It's you know, it's pretty modern. Check it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Blaze is gonna come and join the conversation in 20 minutes.
All right,
yeah,
come
hell
through,
yeah.
dog.
Come through. It's been a minute. Hell yeah. Yeah, no. What is it?
I wouldn't be turned off if a girl, like, if a paisa...
Okay, but like, I wouldn't want to watch like Mexican porn. If I want to watch like some kind of
Like,
like
it's a-
Spanish porn, I would like if I had to choose. I'd probably like be like, yo, if I'm gonna choose the way you're gonna watch, like the type of Spanish, I'm be like, hey, let it be some Dominican or something.
Get
bro.
a Spanish version of
Like
this.
like a Dominican chick or something like that. Something that doesn't make. I feel like Dominican chicks we're not gonna say ya vengo. Like they're probably gonna use some other slang.
I don't know, like you'd be you'd be weirded out. Some girl was like, "Hey, te quiero mamar la verga."
Bruce Banner.
No, not like that. But it's just like it's not. I don't know. It's not how I talk dirty.
You, but she's talking to you. You can talk to her in English. She might be turned on because she's never hears.
I'll be like, ¿qué?
I didn't, Bruce Banner. Pornhub is blocked in Texas now.
No way.
Another reason why you should not move to Texas.
You see that Pornhub's asking if you're 18 and over now?
Oh yeah, X told me about
Like
that.
fools can't click yes.
Yeah, I know. Like the buttons now. I'm already
Yeah,
here,
like-
bitch. I'm
But it's
already
on your
here.
IP.
I'm already here. You don't think I'm gonna click yes? I think that was. Just, I mean, they should. I think they still should. I think it's.
Fool,
so
I
dumb,
remember
but
in
they should.
elementary, dog, we had this Macintosh computers, bro. We had just gotten them in like 5th grade, bro. And like, fool, this black kid.
Those colored ones.
Yeah, the see-through color ones, fool. This black kid fucking put porno on there, bro. And,
Damn.
yeah, bro. And we were in 5th grade, right? And I remember everybody had left the class, and this fool went and he like, I don't know. I guess he was watching porno, right? Like or something like that. And like, I guess during one of the times, like one of the teachers was looking through the history and cleaning up the computer, and then he was like, "What the hell?" Because we were all assigned a different computer that had different numbers on it. And then they were just like, "Who the fuck is doing this?" And then they asked the teacher. They were just like, "I remember it exists," and I put it together now. Like they asked the teacher, like, "Are you watching porno?" Like, and then this and that. Nah, bro, it's kid Cornell. Yeah, no, that fool definitely got. I remember like what they didn't treat it like a fucking like a bad thing. Like, they treated it like, yo, something's wrong with this kid, bro. You shouldn't be looking at that shit. And I remember that like they literally they just the psychologist and the teacher got asked to come out, and then they fucking asked him. Yeah, that fool's watching porno in 5th grade.
You're talking about.
Damn.
That's just crazy, huh? Like fucking to be watching porno or
Don't
like.
even find a website, fool.
Well, it was probably pictures. You know what I mean? Like, but like they were just like, what the fuck? Who's been looking at all this shit? And I was just like, damn, bro. We came back and I was like, man, what happened to Cornell?
Wait up. So you're talking about like porn and shit, and like why it's kind of like it's looked down upon now. But like Ray might know about this.
Not to Adam
No.
22.
Ray might know about this, especially in New York during like
New York.
the 70s. You've heard of this movie called Deep Throat?
Hell yeah.
Dog, they were watching porn was
Oh, that's that
normal
Joey Diaz that he was
in
talking
the
about. That's the Joey Diaz one.
1970s. Yeah, it
It's-
became looked down upon. I don't know since when.
It's considered the first like legitimate like pornographic film, but to be like put out in the theater and shit. Not like those sleazy theaters, but I'm talking like an actual.
no.
fucking
You
theater,
could
yeah.
go to Regal and watch someone sucking a dick.
Yeah.
Literally, dog, and people
Why
would
you
go.
say someone? Isn't it a chick?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Well, it is a chick. You know the plot?
I've never seen the movie. No, I've
I've never seen it either.
I've just found about
Hey,
it.
Joey Diaz talked about seeing it in theaters. Actually, I think.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
it was rated X. That's when movies were rated X back then and shit. Well, just to give the plot real quick, it's about this chick. She has a throat problem. She goes to the doctor, and yeah, that happens.
That's fucking funny.
That's the funniest plot ever.
Hey, we should vlog going into one of those theaters.
They don't have them open anymore.
Wear gloves. No one
Are they
those
open
knobs.
anymore still, Ray?
What, those sex theaters?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some out there.
Are you allowed to beat it off in there, or is that like not allowed? Is that a very thin line? It's up to
Well,
you. Don't get caught.
I heard like fools like so like in sex shops or in like certain sex shops, like fools, there's an underground scene with stuff like that, fool. So you can go to a sex shop and beat off, fool. Like you'll pay and then you rent a little booth and then fools are just jacking off in the back. And then there's like 2 or 3 bathrooms in a lot of these sex shops. And one of the bathrooms is like, there'll be gay fools that go back there and there's like a glory hole type of shit.
Do you think okay, that's a little too much.
I'm saying this because I saw an interview from one fool that like
from Southfight Underbelly. Yeah,
he works in the Valley. I know what shop he works at, bro. It's by Northbridge. Yeah. I know exactly.
He said there's a bathroom where it just has a hole in it. I know
exactly
and
what
all
shop
you have to do is like go on Reddit or something, say I will be there at 3, and there will be someone else on the other side.
There used to be a dispensary next to that shop, bro, and it was right before you go to Northbridge, and I used to stop by, and I'm like, every time I'm like, the fuck, why is there never any parking here? Like, and then I was like, who's parking here? Like, it used to be a little Thai fucking food spot, a sex shop, and then a little fucking dispensary right next door, on 35 cap or some shit. And then I'm just like, man, I always got to park on the side, and then you would see a lot of people walk in there, fool. Like, there would be people in there, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know that
They're
shop.
all jerking off in there?
Nah, that was like a gay meetup spot, or like fools will go in there to beat off to pornos, or like people that would meet on Craigslist or some shit like that. Like they'll meet up at places like that.
So wait up. I understand the glory hole. Like I kind of get. I'm like understand whatever.
I don't understand how like you can just put your dick in there and expect.
No, they already set it up.
Yeah,
fool.
they're set up.
They set it up. Like they'll be like on some Craigslist shit. They'll be like, yo, I've always wanted to experience this. I'm a gay man. This and that. And then like they'll fucking set it up. They'll be like, well, this is a meetup spot. We'll meet up at this time. And then fools will request it. Like on that fool in Southfight Underbelly. Like he explained. He explained the whole breakdown, and I was like, "What the fuck?" That shit was crazy, man.
But what I was gonna ask you, okay, so you say that there's these places where guys go like kind of beat off and they're kind of allowed to. You think it's for the thrill, or because they have nowhere else to do it? You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
it's all circumstantial, right? At the end of the day.
You're right, but you know what I mean? Like, it has to be a little bit for the thrill. Like, why just not do it in your car then?
I mean, sex is thrilling.
I think it's like more like, I don't know, maybe like it is a thrill, but at the same time you're getting off, bro. Think about it. Like these fools know. Because where else are they gonna meet up? Be like, hey, fool, meet me at TGI Friday. Suck my dick in the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like this is a place that's designated for these fools or whatever, dog. Like. And rather they be right there, fool. You don't need that shit happening at like fucking, Red Robin or something. You know what I mean? Like
you hear it? Well,
like where are you?
But man, I don't know exactly who, and I can't fucking figure out to find it. But you never heard of this mayor that got caught hooking up with some gay guy, and they found out that they like know like hand signals at the airport, like when they're gay, and they'll do like that glory hole shit. Yeah, they'll have like signs, and that's how they'll know, like, oh, I'm gay, and then they'll go do shit. It's like that, like signs, like you said on Reddit.
I just imagine somebody's trying to actually use the restroom, they go, and then somebody thinks it's coming, you see a dick come out of a hole.
That, literally, yeah, signs like that. A mayor got caught like that.
like he just literally like, what the fuck?
Fool. Someone goes like, A-okay to you, and you go A-okay back to them, and that means fucking let's go.
Has that ever been a prank from one of the prank shows?
What?
like no, that's like a violation.
No, that's a violation. Yeah. That's not. You can't be doing that shit.
That's just gotta be some shit. Somebody said couples go in there and stay in the same booth while the wife is sucking dick and the dude records. It's bro, some like fucking cuck shit, bro.
Yeah, some people like that get down.
That's kind of crazy to me, bro.
It's crazy, fool.
Because the thought of somebody else boning a woman like enrages you. Enrages me. You know what I mean? Or like if you're like, man, somebody that's mine. You know what I mean? Like your primal instinct goes, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. Like you have that caveman fucking instinct, bro. Like it's been like if you're a fucking masculine man, bro, or like just a heterosexual man, bro, like that's just that primal instinct that you have, bro. You guard everything that is yours, and with everything you got, you're like, fuck you, man. I'm fucking you up.
Yeah, fuck it up.
There's signs. Like those signs, like when you see like a pineapple. Like when you see couples with the upside down pineapple, you're like,
You wouldn't like, but you seen that in a hotel, you would have smashed the pineapple. Like I
I would just take it and eat it.
I would take the good ones and then after just smash them for sure. Like, but I don't know. Is that like one of the? Is that the only sex symbol out there that like they use as like a fruit, or like how did the pineapple shit get used as
I
that?
have no idea, man.
I don't know. You're right.
Sure,
There
it's
should
like
be
a
other-
suburb. I don't even know if it's suburban type of culture, subculture.
That Burt Kreischer culture.
Help us out, Pornhub. No.
If you guys want to probably find out more about swingers, go to the Burt Kreischer show on the forum. That for some reason they decided to advertise on Exposition and Western, which I see no idea why you would put that ad there. Like these fools are. It's not gonna get the kids from that high school to be like, oh my god, a man without his shirt off is fucking 50. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. Look. What does an upside down pineapple mean? A upside down pineapple worn or on clothing or jewelry pushed around in a shopping cart is a sign that someone is a swinger or looking for a swinger party.
Damn.
Crazy.
It's wild. But where did it stem from? Would you happen to know?
Doesn't
Like kind
say.
of researching it.
Hey, have you ever been with somebody that likes to put on that whole suit,
What's
like that almost like Spider-Man suit?
That like black leather gimp suit
Yeah,
type
bro.
thing?
I feel like that's like another one of those societies where like you have to go to like a steampunk bar.
That's some underground shit, bro.
Yeah, like that's what I'm
That's
saying.
actually frowned upon.
Okay, like like do fools come or like do bitches come like cause that shit seems kind of more like torture
I mean,
than anything,
you
fool.
ever slap a chick's ass and she's like, do it again, because they like
that
it.
shit.
Okay, fool, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, fool, let me put you in a chorizo suit. And like you only speak when the fuck I say so, and you have a zipper in there. Like, first of all, I'm not gonna put my dick through that zipper, bro. That's just gonna fucking cut me.
The trauma is real.
And usually it's people that are like CEOs and shit. That's because they run everything. Everybody listens to them, so those people want to be told what to do.
What's that one story where like you picked up this chick and her job is to basically like walk on some guy's balls with some high heels or some shit?
Oh yeah. All right.
He's
so
a doctor?
yeah. So when I used to do Lyft before, when I was out of college and before I even worked here, like there was this. Like, I used to pick up people in the valley because I was going through classes and shit, and like sometimes I knew I was picking up hookers, fool. Because I'm like, man, why the fuck you looking like all like fucking dressed up like that, looking all tits out and everything, just in the middle of the day, 2 p.m. Where you going? So I picked up this black chick one time, and she was like, like a nice cougar, right? You know what I mean? Like, she looked like a classy lady type of shit. And then and literally I'm she's like, how long you been doing this? The typical Uber talk. And I'm like, oh, what do you do? She's like, oh, I'm going to an appointment right now. I was like, oh, what do you like? Are you like what do you do, like a lawyer or something? Like, what are you going like? I'm like, what kind of job do you have? Is appointment based? And then she told me, she's like, yeah, I'm an escort for like fetishes. And I was like, what? And I was just like, oh damn, like what kind of fetishes? And then she starts telling me, she's like, yeah, she's like, sometimes it's like humiliation or she's like, at that time she said that a popular thing was that fools would pay her to step on their balls and like with heels type of shit, or like or humiliate them, or like
really hurt me.
Well, I mean, they have like a safe word and all that stuff, and I remember asking her, I was like, where are you going right now? And she said, I'm going to see this Asian neurologist. Fool, this is somebody who is in charge of brain surgery, having his fucking balls stepped on, bro, because he likes that shit.
Yeah.
It's for my brain.
That I'm like, who's checking his brain?
His neurologist.
Yeah, like who's checking his brain? He's like, oh, he's next.
Hey, my homie who graduated with me.
We had that one girl on George Press Stories that did BDSM.
Rosie?
No, I don't know her name. I forget what was her name, but she whipped me, George, inside Dick Eddie, and that shit kind of felt good. She was hot though too. She had big old titties out, and like I'm telling you, dude, when they're hot and they're whipping you, it's very different than when your mom's whipping you.
Well, no
Like,
shit.
that's what I mean. When's the last time you got whipped?
I don't know. Like,
First
You
of all,
let your mom
I
hit you.
I don't
ago.
want to get whipped, bro. Like the idea of somebody like trying that shit on me, I'm like, I'm gonna sock you, bro. like
Her titties are out, bro. You're not gonna sock her. She's fucking.
you sucked me in the boob.
And they hit you like it's not like it don't hurt. It's kind of like They just feel like, all right, chill.
That shit seems like it hurts, fool. Like all of a sudden, I be like, I want to feel like how the slaves felt. Hell no, bro. I was like, no, I don't want to get whipped.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's not
my thing. But if it's like, if she's like, if it was kind of her thing, like, I wouldn't be like, okay, we got to stop this because she kind of likes to like whip.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
Fool, you know, I don't know why I was watching a video about the outrageous type of money Kim Jong-un spends.
Yeah, he's a dictator.
Dude, this is crazy, bro.
Give us the scoop.
Well, so I didn't know how crazy piano collection this motherfucker had.
Ooh.
I'm talking about like, bro, to spend about 16 million on different pianos, bro. That just being imported to the country, bro.
Man, that shit must sound nice.
Even play them?
They don't know. But this fool has a crazy thing for music. Like, he really loves music. Like, apparently he has this band of like the 12 best violinists in the whole fucking, yeah, not in the world, I guess in Korea or
Korea, yeah, right.
Yeah, like there, and like they play for him. Fool, this fool has, I think it's 22 or 23 palaces all over North Korea, dog. I did not know how crazy of a dictatorship country is,
yeah.
bro.
Like when people tell you that America cares about humans and humanity and how other people in this world, we don't care. If we cared, we'd go in there and make sure that those people got saved.
Well,
No, but we care about
the yearly income.
You live here, fool. Come on.
For the yearly income of a Korean citizen, North Korean citizen, fool, is $1,300 a year.
That sucks.
And that's not the word. No, that's probably a rich North Korean.
No, that's the average.
1,300.
1,300 the whole year, fool.
I guarantee you, it's way less.
And it's wild, bro. That and this fool, the stuff he has in his houses, how he has all these he has like multiple wives, I guess. And
of course.
This fool loves eating like American type food and drinking American like liquor and stuff.
Man, what a fucker.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro. I was looking into all this stuff. That fool's he's a big dirtbag.
Well, that country has a rich history of that.
Yeah, they kind of broke down the history of it, bro. How like it's just pretty much been like, hey, look, fool, I got this set up the way I have it set up, and we're gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna pass this down to you. That's the.
But you know when his
dad didn't want the other two brothers to fucking run his country either.
Yeah, you know when his dad died, if you didn't cry, you went to jail.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Damn, but how are they gonna know everybody's crying? How are they gonna know everybody's crying?
What do you mean?
It's that fear tactic. Like, you
They
better
had
cry.
you had a okay when he died. You don't think they told everybody to pull up to the ceremony?
Somebody said, but they don't pay for utilities and housing. Nah, bro. Come on, dog. Well then, vete ya, way.
Hey, you don't want to live in North Korea, man.
Yeah.
They don't want to live in North Korea. Come on.
Yeah, that's
People are
just
dying as we speak in North Korea right now. Sucks.
that just seems, I don't know. It seems like some crazy stuff. That fool's fat too. It's pretty big. Oh, there's another thing he spent money on too that I fucking tripped out on. The amount of horses, bro. This fool likes to have like full expensive ass photo shoots, dog. So he'll import horses from Russia and all this stuff, like not $1 million horses, but like horses that cost like 100,000 and like all prime stallions and stuff.
And he loves Henny.
Yeah,
Loves Henny.
I mean, you know, I don't know, bro, but it's crazy, bro. I did not know how crazy the dictatorship is. Shout out to the videos that I've been showing on my algorithm. I figured they gotta show me some new stuff. I think Blaise is at the door. Yeah, they gotta show me some new stuff. What's your algorithm look like these days?
For documentaries on documentaries, just nothing crazy though. The same shit you get. A lot of Patrick CC has been popping up.
Yeah, he's been going. I don't know. I feel like he's not that he's lost his little thing, but like I feel like he hasn't had a hot story in a minute.
Yeah, well, I mean that Diddy shit.
I feel like, man. All right. First of all, we haven't talked about the whole Drake and Kendrick shit, bro.
Hey, fuck Drake.
Man, fuck Kendrick, bro.
Exactly. Fuck Kendrick.
Yeah, bro. All I'm saying, man. Everybody's telling, like, look, man. I'm a real fan, so fuck that, bro. I'm gonna hold it down. Who I obviously prefer as a fucking musician, bro. But Everybody's like, so you're defending that shit? Let's fucking have the breakdown, bro. Let's fucking actually do the fucking breakdown of what it is and all this shit. Fool, did we not talk about for years, fool? Everybody will turn a blind eye when they pick and choose whenever they want to call somebody out. If there is no fucking paperwork on this motherfucker, like if he has not had his house raided like Diddy and all this stuff, then technically I'm like, hey, bro, all the stuff he's saying is just a defamation of character, bro. And I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's a bad fucking diss. Obviously, both of them are. You know, like Kendrick went in and all this stuff. But what I'm saying is like, look, fool. We put this into perspective, bro. I'm not gonna hate somebody like in Canada. The legal age of consent is 16. I'm not gonna hate the whole country because that's how they get down. I'm not for that shit. I love Japan. The legal age of consent there is 16 as well too, but that don't mean that I'm out here fucking with that shit, bro. So technically, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're raised on that, bro, like that's what they consider an adult to their standards, bro. Granted, that doesn't make it right. He was in America. Did you know the state, Denver, where he was at, bro? Legal age of consent is 17. When they got her from the crowd, the security got her from the crowd, bro. They had carded her, and that's an adult in Denver. Not to mention, they're like,
her dad was there too, no?
Her dad was there too, and the girl spoke out. She was like, "Yo, my dad wasn't even mad. I'm an adult in Denver. I'm sorry, in Colorado, right?" And which brings me to another thing too. And I'm not making excuses, but I'm like, if there's no charges on this motherfucker, bro, like he's like, it's just to hide the whole fucking Diddy shit. Whose house got raided? And then, you know, the other girl spoke out. The one that was like, hey, bro, why is he texting her? I'm like, bro, they've been family friends for a long time. Like, her parents spoke out. They've known her for a long time. Fool, when you grow up in the industry, it's like, hey, bro, like, I'm not saying she probably shouldn't have said it the way she fucking said it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, he gives me advice on all this stuff. Like, yeah, bro, but maybe it's on some, like, Big Brother shit. Be like, hey, bro, like, this was, like, he was a child actor, too. Let me fucking give advice to this bitch, especially if the parents are like, hey, bro, this is a family friend, bro. This bitch dates little kids her age.
That shit happens in Hollywood all the time. Look at what's it called, Aaliyah. She was 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's welcome Cali Blaise.
Or Kelly.
It was R. Kelly or whatever.
Yeah.
15 years old, and it's like nobody was even saying nothing about it.
I don't
It was
know,
just like,
dude.
no, listen, it's fucked up. But like my grandmother and grandparents, they got married at 15. Like literally in Puerto Rico, 15 people having kids and getting married.
Bro,
They
and
moved over here when they were
everybody wants, and I'm saying it's like, fool, especially being Latino, fool, let's not act like abuelo didn't fucking get grandma when she was fucking like
That's right,
15
yeah.
or 16, and your fucking abuelo's 25. You changing the time and you going back and calling your abuelo a pedo because of shit like that, but your whole lineage is based on it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Especially because the standards are different, bro. Mexico, what's the age of consent over there? I'm sure as hell it's not 18.
You know what my thing, the biggest thing is knowing now as an adult how immature a girl is at that age. That's why you should be more responsible. When you're like 20-something years old, if you're in your low 20s and a girl is 17, that's different. If you're a dude my age, even if it's legal, you shouldn't be comfortable with that, just knowing how mentally immature that girl is, how easily they are to manipulate. Like, those ages are just like, it's for older dudes. Like Drake's in his 30s by now, right?
He's like 40 now.
Nah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
But if you're 22, 23, the girl's 17 and it's legal, there's not much wrong with that. You're both basically kids. But if you're a man,
At that state, the only reason
Right.
she got let up there was because security
It was
did
legal.
check it out. And
I
it's
get
like,
it.
hey, bro, Colorado
Legal.
gets down like that. Does that make everybody from Colorado a scumbag?
No, but-
Absolutely not.
being legal don't make it right either. You know, just
Yeah.
because it's legal don't make it morally right.
But
You
then
know
the
what I'm
chick
saying?
was that's why the chick was like, hey, nothing went of that. Like after that, his team was like, hey, let's get the fuck off stage.
Yeah.
Obviously, this isn't gonna look good or whatever it is. But all I'm saying is that these are all you're pretty much just putting out a whole bunch of slander out there, bro. And it's like we mentioned it. I mentioned it earlier as a '90s kid. How many fools did we see grow up or in high school? We would see girls our age that we probably try to get picked up by fools that had cars, fools that were 20 something, and you're just like, what the fuck, bro? And that doesn't make it right. But I'm just like,
And they
some
were,
parents were even cool with it.
Look, Kendrick makes music for fools that walk to work or that ride a bus, so I can't relate to none of that shit, first of all. Kendrick's out there dividing his own people, because him saying Drake can't say the N-word, you're dividing your own people. That plain and simple. You saying, oh,
Yeah,
he's
bro,
too
you guys might as well
light-skinned?
be Mexican.
You saying he's too light-skinned?
Yeah.
You saying he's too light-skinned to say the N-word is dumb. Any black person should be able to say the N-word at that point. You can't pick and choose who. And guess what? When you said that to Drake, you're making all the light-skinned fools pick Drake over you.
Yeah.
Because you just told them they can't say it either.
Yeah, I think it's just fucking both. It's terrible.
Oh, I was gonna say we have a doorbell. Yeah, like
That was a ring.
yeah, dude. I was just like, what the fuck? But yeah, dude. I mean, and like I said, man, like there's been mistakes made, and I'm just saying, but like if dude was really out there doing some shady shit, and I'm gonna say this because I'm not a big Kendrick fan either, bro. But I'm gonna say this. If some shit comes out and Drake gets arrested and he gets charges on some shit, I will be the first one to fucking be out here broadcast and take it back. I'll stop rocking my OVO shit. I'll stop being a fan, doing all this shit 100%, bro. Like that's just me because I was talking I was talking about it with C minus, and then he's like, man, you're a real fan, bro. If you're like, even though he's like he lost and all this stuff, and I'm like, hey, bro, I've been a fan, bro, but I'm just saying, you just can't be saying shit about people because especially when you say something like that, bro, that shit hurts your career too.
Yeah, but that's what hip hop is about, bro. You know, it's low blows. You're supposed like if you're gonna go at somebody in a battle, you got to go for the throat. You got to go for the jugular. Nothing is out of play. You can go for family, kid. Look at them. They're going after kids. They don't give a shit, and that's the way it's supposed to be. The only person who took the biggest L in my book is J. Cole. Because his bitch ass, and to tell you the truth, I like J. Cole out of all of them.
Yeah, me too.
I think J. Cole's my favorite out of all of them. But where he fucked up is when he apologized and retracted what he said. This is hip hop, homie. You don't do that. Like that to me was the lamest move. Like once you said it, stand on it and just go after it. Don't. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Come on, man. This is hip hop. What kind of?
Yeah, but it's not hip hop. It's not hip hop.
Well,
This
Drake ain't hip-hop.
This isn't Tupac and Biggie. These fools are gonna diss each other and talk.
I don't know, bro. They just shot up Drake's house.
Gonna do nothing. Like it's
Like
not.
Drake's house just got shot up, fool. Like I was like, yeah, it's looking like it's Tupac or Biggie now. His security guard from his front
know.
house is in critical
The
condition.
only fucked up part about all this is how like Drake just thinks like being a dad is a bad thing. How they're distant, like he won't own up to his second daughter or whatever.
He don't have a second daughter. fool.
Doesn't he? Didn't he have
No.
a second daughter or something like that?
Why? It won't take
Well, either way, he's still not a great dad. He didn't own up to the first kid.
Hey, he made a song. He wasn't trying to hide his kid from the world.
Nah, he was trying to be. He was just trying to be like every other black dad.
Ooh, damn.
Not even did.
That's the only diss Kendrick has, which to me is a great diss.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you not? Why weren't you a dad to Adonis? That's the only one. That's the only one to me. It's like you win. Kendrick wins at the end of the day.
I don't know.
'cause
Not
you're a
being
piece of
not
shit dad.
like when I think somebody not being dad, I think like 6ix9ine, not like Drake. You know.
No, fool. When you're Drake, you should want to show everybody your kid, dog. What are you talking about?
Apparently not though.
So not every celebrity wants their kid in the
Well,
spotlight.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, look, fool. Like, if I was on some level like that, I wouldn't want my kid to be out there. I would have a kid like in secret.
Shield them from that, of course.
Yeah, bro. I'd be like, this was gonna grow up thinking he's like.
No.
I think that-
there's a difference between shielding and acting like you don't fucking exist.
Well, that's
Like you don't have a
sure.
kid. That's
Yeah,
what Drake did.
I
I'm
think-
not saying shielding.
Thank
I'm
you,
not
X.
saying.
What about financially though? Was he taking care of? He had to be.
He has to because the girl was keeping her mouth shut.
So at the end of the
That's
day, he
that's
was
not paying
her.
child support. That's paying
I don't know
blackmail.
the story.
That's being blackmail.
Okay.
That's not child support. That's
I
being
don't know
blackmail.
the story.
Yeah.
I don't know the story, but you never seem to have many facts, so I don't believe you either. You just say
It's all conspiracy.
Tinfoil hat.
with you.
Tinfoil hat.
Exactly,
There could be a conspiracy.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but I'm sure he was taking care of the kid financially. And I don't know if he was in his life at all. Maybe he was seeing the kid, he just didn't want the kid exposed. I'm saying, like, for real, that's not a bad thing. You know, if you're taking care of the kid and you're spending some time with him, you don't need to be on the internet. The fuck? Why you got to tell everybody about it and tell you about him and have people looking for him?
Yeah,
already,
but
bringing that
I'm a
into it?
dad. I'm a dad.
How do you know he wasn't being a dad behind the scenes?
I don't want no.
I don't think his kid was missing any meals.
Well, you should be
Yeah,
proud
no,
to be a dad. I'm not saying
he might have been, just quietly.
Here's the kid that I'm a dad to.
Yeah.
No one said to promote the kid. Just be like, hey guys, I'm a dad. Happy Father's Day to me. That's it. Acting like nothing. Acting like you know no kid.
But that
That's
sounds like you
publicly.
though. That
But
sounds
that's
like
publicly.
you.
That's publicly. You don't know what was going on.
Well, shout out to
privately,
Pusha T. Shout out to Pusha T on that diss track and let everybody know that Drake is a piece of shit dad and was hiding his kid. Shout out to Pusha T.
You just
That
feel
was
that
one
way
of the
because you
best
have a
disses.
great dad.
Huh?
I'm like, you just feel that way because you have a good dad.
Well,
Yeah.
He was a great dad. He'd want to show it. Just saying, great dads want to show it. Deadbeat dads are out there like, oh, don't look at
Bro,
me.
he's a superstar. He's not a regular person. It's not regular people.
Some-
You're regular
yeah.
people. You do that. when you can't fucking do nothing without gangs of people following you. Not just that, now they're gonna be stalking baby mama's house. Like, bro, there's a lot more.
Like,
that
you know
goes
who
into it.
you know who fucking can't, who would probably do this shit if they could, but they can't ever hide it? Women. Like, think about
hell
it.
yeah.
Like, think about it. If a cat, does Cali Uchis have kids? Like somebody who's like hot on her level, or like let's say Billie Eilish. Like, let's just say somebody like Billie Eilish, right?
Cali Uchis does have a kid.
The moment they take that risk to have the kid, bro, that shit is either hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because she might lose a lot of her fan base, or she might gain a whole new fan base. But sometimes it don't work out that way. You know what I'm saying? But like they would hide their kids from that shit either. But you can't hide a fucking big ass fucking
Not unless
backpack
if you're like
sticking
300
out of
if
your
you're
stomach.
like 300 plus, you can.
Yeah, you got to be like
There's some women who literally be having babies and didn't even know they were pregnant.
yeah, bro.
I swear to God, man.
Hey, you guys think
Like real big fat chicks,
Yeah,
bro. Like
bro.
they could have a baby and like you won't even tell, bro,
They
because
didn't
they
even
just
know.
yeah.
you think Lizzo could hide it?
Yeah.
You think she can go a whole year on tour?
She can be an octomom. She can have like 8 of them babies up in there. For real.
Getting on Ozempic.
Yeah, man.
She should, dude. If they put her on Ozempic, she should be like you know how Jared was for Subway. She should be the one for Ozempic, and she could run Ozempic millions,
They don't
billions.
need to. They're already doing it without it. You know what I mean? They're killing. It's not even Ozempic anymore. Now you got like 2 new companies that the drug is only for the weight loss. Like there's multiple ingredients in Ozempic. The active ingredient they just isolated and made for just for weight loss now. So you can actually get approved. You know, you used to have to be diabetic to get it. Now you can go to the doctor and be like, I'm
How do you feel?
fat fuck.
How do you feel about?
Well, that's the thing, bro. Like everybody doesn't
Yo,
do their
if it's gonna make them fucking lose weight and be
That's what I'm
healthy,
saying. I
go
like
for it.
fit bitches.
people
so I'm
don't
like,
for it.
people don't do
give it
their
to all the
research though,
fatties.
bro. You don't have to take Ozempic. Like there's like 4 other ones that like they get overshadowed because they're strictly for losing weight.
Yeah, there's always
It's 'cause-
meth.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Well, I'm not saying meth, but I'm saying like there's like what's that, Monjuro or something like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
That-
That's the new. That's
But that's not diabetic. That's
no,
specifically
that's exactly
yeah.
what I just said. They took the active ingredient and made it just for weight loss. So it's like Wegovy.
They isolated.
Then this, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They isolated that active
learned
ingredient
that from
and
you.
made it into a weight loss drug solely. So now you don't have to like lie to your doctor. You can go there and just be like, hey, I'm a fat goat and I need to lose some weight. You know, for real, and it works.
You inject that shit. I saw this.
Subcutaneous, it's not a big deal. It goes under like the skin, not like into the muscle.
So you know one of the podcasts that Duno's on?
Yeah.
He talked about it, right? He's on the podcast with Fake Community World.
Yeah.
So he's there with AD and there's another fool that's in there, and like one of the fools is burning him out. He's like, "Shut up, man! You and your girls on Ozempic," and then AD's like. He's like, well, Duno too, right? And then Duno like turned red. And no, but he was like, hell no, I didn't fucking take it. He was like, I still have that shit in the package. He's like, I'm scared, bro. He's like, that's just from Manito, like, you know. And then he was like, what if that shit goes wrong? So I don't think he would take it. But if he does lose weight, though, we know why.
Well, there's a lot of people who literally like, you know, eating is a serious addiction, bro. I can tell you, people like make fun of fat people, but I'll tell you something right now. No, I'm dead serious, bro.
Hey, this guy right here all the
You're-
time.
Yeah, you're an
Fuck
addict.
fat
When you're an
people.
addict, let me tell you something. Don't matter. It's what you're addicted to, and there's nothing worse than being addicted to food. Because like I was addicted to alcohol.
No,
and
but
Coke.
they're also addicted to unhealthy food.
Shut up and listen.
Unhealthy food.
Here's the thing that makes it really tough, right? When you're addicted to substances, right, like alcohol or Coke, you don't need them, right? It's something that you want to do. When you're addicted to food, you still have to eat 3 fucking times a day or twice a day. So you're constantly confronted multiple times a day with having to say, fuck, I can't eat this, I gotta eat this. So it'd be like, you know, I'm trying to give you an example, like you have to smoke to live, but you just can't smoke weed. So every time you're going to smoke, like, fuck. With Coke and weed, you can keep yourself away from it. Food, you have to make. You got to keep eating the rest of your life. So it's one of the hardest things to beat because you got to constantly fight that urge multiple times a day.
They're like newborn babies. You can't keep that mouth closed.
Yeah, but a
Yeah,
newborn
just
baby
keep
is
with
just
that fucking
instinct,
mouth
you know?
closed, and just it's that simple. Just stop eating.
That's like telling you to keep your ass closed. You can't do it. You're just gay. It's part of your life. You know? So you know they can't help it.
Oh, look, a fucking Lizzo fan over here.
Xavier,
Oh, look,
no,
a
man, I'm
Lizzo
just
fan.
saying, bro, I
Oh, he
know
loves
how
the
it is.
fatty.
Xavier, what if you just have a thyroid condition, bro?
That's different.
No, I'm just saying. I was like, because I was like, every time he's always talking about, it, he's like, man, I'm just trying to get bigger. He's like, no matter how much I try.
I'm not trying to get bigger. I'm not trying to get bigger. I like the way I like stay like this. I
Built
can eat
like
it.
an AIDS addict, bro.
Huh?
You're built like an AIDS patient. You
Perfect.
can use a little fucking weight.
Perfect. Got the 6-pack in, ready for EDC next week. I'm ready.
Oh, you do the EDC thing,
Yeah.
huh? Oh, fuck.
Definitely. Got the campsite, got the fucking RV.
Yeah. Is that the one? In
Yeah, the
Vegas,
RV.
big one?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is no joke. I've never done it, but I see it every year, and I'm like, damn.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
that is-
you know those.
That is crazy.
You know those that you love?
What?
That you asked me for last time?
Yes,
I got,
of course.
I got 15 of those this time just for the
that
weekend.
would be just for me.
I know. That's why you're fucking
Fuck
crazy.
yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I haven't done E in so long, and if I was gonna do it, it'd have to be like a pressed pill.
That's what I'm
I'd
saying.
never do none of that Molly shit. That's just basically crack.
Honestly, I just no matter even if I tried that ecstasy, that's just not the drug for me. I just
You never
didn't-
tried it? Like
I
the
didn't
old
like it.
pressed pill?
No, I didn't like it.
Did you try pressed
Yeah,
pill?
I just did
Oh, you
not
did?
like. Yeah, I
you
didn't.
got something bad.
I just
You did. You didn't get the right one, bro. There's
I don't
no
know.
way
I
you
just
don't
didn't
get the
like
right
it.
maybe I just I'm not.
Trust me, bro. If you got the right pill, there's no way not to like it. You'd be like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's next level.
Were you a raver?
Not a raver, but I went to the clubs. Like, there's difference. Like, ravers were ravers. They wore crazy shit. And then there were people like us who just wanted to go get fucked up. And in the mid-'90s, you know, we had, like, the Limelight, Twilo, Exit, Tunnel, fucking Sound Factory. These places were 3 levels of this shit. And the beauty of, like, Sound Factory, it opened Friday, closed Sunday. So it was open for 3 days. You can stay there and basically stay on drugs for 3 days straight. They would just, I'm serious, they just stopped serving alcohol from like 4 to 8 or something was law. 4 in the morning, it's like 8 in the morning. But they didn't stop serving. They would just bring it out in water bottles. So you'd order like a $400 fucking Avion. That was a bottle of vodka, and you can keep it going, party for benders for days, bro. Like, no joke.
I wonder if after hours are still going on strong.
Yeah.
Wait, fool! I've seen. Remember that? Where was it? You that said about that fool that was doing heroin at the after hours? That was it? Raz dude? Remember he told us?
I think it was Raz, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like I remember he was building everybody up to go to after hours. Right? He's like, bro, it's crazy. You see the craziest stuff. And I was like, what have you seen? He was like, this guy just started doing heroin.
Well, I went to one of those after hours with Raz dude. We went and
He fell asleep.
listen up. So we go to this after hours. I don't know if Sidic Eddie told us about it or Raz dude was with us, but Raz dude was there, and we pull up, and then it's early. When I mean early, 2 in the morning is early for afters. They don't.
they
That's
don't
the
start.
start. The start's at 2. We get there at 2. It's pretty early. There's like no one there, and it's kind of sketchy because afters are sketchy when it's not packed.
Yeah.
When it's not packed,
It's
you're like,
just a couple crackies.
yeah. When it gets, so we're there chilling, and we're kind of sketched out. I'm like, bro, this is not a good vibe right here. And then Eddie's like, hey, I gotta do coke. Where can I do coke? And then no, but Raz dude knew the guy. Or someone knew the guy, and they're like, oh, there's a room upstairs. Let's go upstairs. So they take us upstairs, and they give us they're like, go ahead, do coke here, and we rack up lines in the fucking right there on the table. Yeah. And then a security walks in, and I get up, and I'm like, trying to hide the cocaine, and they're like, nah, fool, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then he introduces himself to security, and I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, and then some drug dealer shows up. He's like, I'm the drug dealer here. Yeah. So here's a little bit of coke. Right. You hear anybody else selling? You let me know. I'll hook you up with more. Yeah. It's like that. I'm like, and that's how you know this place is run by them. Yeah. And the security starts to walk out, and he sees Rouse dude falling asleep, and he goes up to him. He's like, wake up. And he's like, can't be falling asleep. And then,
Oh yeah, I think I remember this.
yeah. And then I'm like, he's our DD. He's like, yeah, no falling asleep. I was like, you just let us do cocaine.
Right.
He's like, yeah, but someone's gonna think he's ODing. Can't be falling asleep and shit in here. Yeah. And I was like, this is the after party vibes. Can't be nodding off. Can't be.
True.
Let us do
Look
coke.
like you're dying, bro. That's
Yeah.
not a good thing.
Fool was just taking a nap. You know, you guys know Rouse dude. You guys heard Rouse dude. Fool was just taking naps everywhere, and he just wanted to take a nap because he was our DD. Yeah. Security's like, no, anything but naps. Go ahead, do cocaine on the table.
Stay awake.
Stay awake. I was like, oh, fuck.
That's true because the moment somebody ODs, that's it.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over, bro. The whole party's ruined. Everything. Place is shut down.
Fucking, I've watched GHB do that too many times to people. Like, you know, I don't know. If
Is that a party drug?
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
bro.
so like, all right, so isn't that the date rape though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what I was wondering. How is it a party drug?
Because if you do it in the right doses,
Bottle
fuck,
caps.
Exactly, a cap.
Bottle caps.
And when he says bottle cap, the thin little.
The
tiny
water bottle
fucking-
ones.
Yeah, the water bottle one, like a tiny bit. So one little sip, bro, it's a great feeling. If
That's
you
it.
just do a little bit.
For like
feels
a 12
Okay,
hours.
but like, what
Not
kind?
even
What
little.
kind of high is it?
Bro, it's like
Drunk.
it's
Get on the
great.
mic. In the mic.
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
It's actually fucking like almost like a little drunk, but you have to do it right. Like listen, you do too much, will die, not can die. Your respiratory system will shut down. So
shit,
you got to be careful. Like, so people like who go into like K-hole type of shit, if you do that with G, it could be over. You might not even make it to the emergency room because your lungs will just stop working. But you do the right amounts, like, bro, you'll see a lot of like jacked up fucking people won't drink because it's too bad for them. They do fucking G instead of drink. They do little caps at a time. And the reason they call it a date rape job is you put too much in somebody's shit, bro, they'll be knocked out. You'll just like knock them out and take it and they'll go right down.
Damn, that's...
Yeah, could be fucked up.
Would you take it, XG? Would you take
He's definitely done it.
I've taken a bottle cap.
Once he said bottle
You've taken
cap, I
it?
was like, he's
Yeah,
tried
it's
it.
a bottle cap.
Yep.
Where was this?
But music festivals, full Coachella. Like,
So you
yeah.
roofied yourself? No.
Yeah, I knew.
Hey, you can't drink the rest of the night?
You can. It goes away,
can,
bro.
it
It
goes
doesn't last
away.
long. There's people who drink with it.
The bottle cap. Some girl had it, and she's like, "Hey, you want GHB?" And I was like, "That's date rape drug." And she's like, "Yeah, but not if you do it responsibly."
Yeah.
That's what she said. And I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And then that's when everyone's like, "Yeah." And then everyone starts fucking telling you, and they're like, "Can I have some?" And then they're like, "Just have a little bit, dude. You'll be fine." And then you've been homies for these fools for forever, and they're all doing it. You're like, "All right, let me see." Just do it, and it's just kind of like it's a nice little vibe. It's like, okay, like, you know how I told you Case Fun? When you do it responsibly?
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
5
and you
minutes.
don't? Yeah, it's just like you. This fool sits there and does lines of cake.
No, you fucking go right. The first time I did it, I did the same thing because I had already done coke. So I'm like, trying to do like a coke line, bro. I went to the worst
K-hole, yeah.
I couldn't move. I was fucking just down.
It's
bro.
bumpies, just little bumps here and there,
The only
dude.
time I liked K is if I was rolling on E. That's it. If I was rolling on E, you can give me a little bump, but on its own, I'm good.
Somebody said we don't wake up the same.
Word.
Yeah, fool, that's just crazy,
Been a
bro.
long- I haven't done any of that shit since like 10 years. No, nothing but weed or psychedelics in like a long time. But
Oh,
back, yeah.
are you back to smoking? I remember,
I
I
just did a little bit, but
I remember, I was like, because we didn't talk about it, but yeah, you were out for a minute.
fuck, bro.
What happened to you? Can you
Pneumonia.
talk about it?
Yeah, fucking pneumonia. So I know you guys, everybody heard for like I always have a raspy voice, but for the last 6 months, it's been like constant. I'm telling me, like, man, I can't beat this shit. Long story short, started as a sinus infection, became bronchitis. I kept smoking, kept doing everything normal. Bronchitis went down into the lungs, into pneumonia. So my blood oxygen, one day I was getting ready to cut, mayday, drink down. I was going to get it. Which there's nothing really there. You're good. What the fuck was I just saying? You just
Talk about pneumonia.
It went into your lungs.
Oh yeah. So I get up one day, getting ready for work. I come down the stairs. When I got down the stairs, I was like, yo, I can't fucking breathe. Like literally like holding the banister. Like shit, I really having a hard time breathing. I was like, I gotta check this out. I go to urgent care. I'm like, fucking let me go over there. There's a line, like 30, 40 people. I'm like, no, fuck this, man. I'm like, I'm about to go home. I can't do this. So just for the fuck of it,
Something I would do.
Bro, I walked right past the whole line, went to the lady. I said, quick question. How long is it going to be? She said, probably about an hour. I was like, I can't fucking breathe. She was like, if you're having trouble breathing, hold on. She put one of those little finger things on that does your pulse and your blood oxygen. My blood oxygen was at 86. They were like, come right back. And I was like, yes, thinking it's great. Meanwhile, I'm dying. They're like, come right back.
You thought you're like, I got
yeah,
cuts.
Yeah, I got clout. No, you ain't got clout. You're dying. Go in the back. So that put me right on oxygen. And then they kept me overnight on oxygen until my blood oxygen was at like 92. And then I had to stay home, take a ton of antibiotics and, like inhalers and all this shit. But it's been like 3 weeks and I'm still not even close to better. Like, that's all I'm going to smoke today for sure.
I was going to ask you, like, are you even clear to smoke? Because I'm like,
Nah, I barely do. I've been taking
No dabs
tons
either?
of SHO. Nah, bro. Nah, just edibles and heavy now, bro. My
RSO?
tolerance is just SHO, but yeah.
are you ready to do a 1,000 milligram
What do
fucking
you mean
fun?
ready? I'll do it and barely feel it. I've been taking it for 3 weeks straight. So literally, I take 3 of the little ones, which is like I take about 5.
You gotta make
at a
the
time.
big ones, though.
But no problem. I take like 1,500 a day right now. But I do 500, 500, 500. Like
Yeah.
Morning, afternoon, evening.
If
So
you,
it
dude,
keeps it going all day.
if you do the all three
Yeah.
at once, bro, it is probably one of the most intense but fun
bro.
highs though.
You'll be sitting there sweating. You'll go through it. Like you got to have the mental strength.
I was just talking about it
You
that
just nap.
Yeah, huh?
You just don't fucking pass out. So like,
Well,
usually
no,
I'll
you
do
just-
edibles.
sometimes you can't-
Like, don't get me wrong. Like if you're sitting on a couch and 2 hours after, because at the peak you ain't falling asleep. You're way too high. But then once it starts to go down, if you're not active, you're hitting that.
you can't fall asleep. You can't fall asleep sometimes. Oh man, do I have a story? But yeah,
Yeah, 'cause you're
like
spinning.
I did Pixar Fest is a High and Hungry thing last week, and I think it's gonna come out this week. So we were out there invited to Pixar Fest, and I decided to take one. I saw an RSO pill that I had seen in my desk, and I was like, "Oh, how did you get away?" And it was one of the big ones. I was like, "Whatever." Popped it, and then, dude, it started hitting when I first started eating this pasta thing, and I just.
Can you see it in the video, right?
Like, you can see it. There's a panic in my fucking face because I'm like, oh, RSO's hitting hard. And, like, I start sweating. And I'm sweating the whole time. And I'm like, oh, man, I hope it's not like this the whole time. And I walked around before, and I was like, let's go get something cool where it's cool and they see it out. And I think after, like, good 30 minutes, like, once the oil part settles down, the high kicked in. And then I was like, oh, I'm able to enjoy shit. Oh, so let me tell you a story, dog.
Story time.
Yesterday, dog. So I get home from the gym, right? You know, and I'm just chilling, you know, doing my routine. And I go check on my mom, right? I'm like, yo, what's up? You know, like, you know, fool. And she's sitting down, fool. And I'm just like, I'm like, were you okay? And then she's like, I think I need to go to the hospital. And I'm just like, what? I'm like, why? I'm like, that's not, you're not, what's wrong with you? She's like, I don't know how I feel. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Yeah, like, she's like, I don't know how I feel right now. And I'm like, have you never felt this way? Like, let's take your blood pressure, right? She said, everything's cool, you know? And I was just like, what's wrong with you? And then like, I'm like, all right, whatever, I'm taking her to the hospital, right? And then right before, you know, we're getting ready to go to the hospital and all this stuff, like, she's like, I'm like, what did you eat? Did you take a wrong medication or what's the deal? And then she's like, no. She's like, I got home yesterday and I ate these cookies in the freezer. And like, I was like, what cookies in the freezer? And then she's like, there's still some in there. Yeah. And then I'm just like, and it's these fucking Oreos that were medicated, fool. And the whole bag is like 500 milligrams.
You put them in there?
No, my brother.
Oh, your brother? Okay.
Yeah.
You would have known better. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
something.
Yeah, like so like she's like, yeah, I ate like 4 pieces and all this stuff, like not cookies but just pieces. And she's like, and I went to sleep, and she's like, I woke up and it just feels weird. And I'm like, oh, mom, you're high.
You just tell her that's your marijuana, ma?
Yeah. And then she's like, and I was like, this is like a hangover, right? And then she's like, she doesn't drink, so she's like, I don't know what the fuck a hangover is. So she was thinking she was having a heart attack, fool. Like, she wanted me to take her to the hospital, and I'm like, sit down. You know, like, I'm like, you're gonna have to sit down. And I was like, how do you feel? What kind of? I'm like, I need to know what level of the high you're in. You know, and she's like, I just feel like groggy and tired. I was like, okay, so you still have the high lingering, so just lay down and watch TV, you know? Like, yeah,
Like, get you some snacks.
Yeah, like, and I just, you know, make her some lemonade. Yeah. I was like, you need some sugar, you know? I was like, to come back, but she didn't have the munchies yet or anything like that. So I'm like, she didn't want to eat because she threw up at first. No, she threw up at first, you know, because too intense. Yeah. So then when she's laying down, she's like, I put on some National Geographic shit. I was like, Moods of the World or some shit. You know, I was like, this is kind of nice to look at high. She knocks out for hours, fool. Like hours, like just knocked out. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Constantly checking up. I'm like, what the fuck, fool? She doesn't waking up. I'm making sure she's not dead. You know, like the cat, you know, like cat's right there. And I'm just like, fuck, maybe I should have taken her to the hospital. And then after like 5 hours of just sleeping, fool, she's cooking up a fucking storm, dog. Fool, she's high and hungry to the max, dog. There's a smoothie being made. There's a whole plato de comida. There's like fucking snacks. And I'm just like, okay, so you feeling better, huh?
Tell your brother though?
Yeah, my brother he was like, what the fuck? He was like, I shouldn't have left that in there. And I'm just like, yeah, you stupid idiot. Like,
at least tell her.
Yeah,
like don't touch those cookies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally almost killed my fucking poor father once, man. I dosed him, and I didn't realize, like, I wasn't doing the math in my head. Like, I'm trying to think how long ago this was. Maybe like 5 years. It was a Star Wars movie that had came out, and there was a 3D XO and one of these like immersive. So I'm like, Dad, come on. My father was into that shit. I'm not in Star Wars. My dad is. So I'm like, come on, let's go to the movies. Remember the Corova black bars, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I broke them off basically a piece and just told him, here, eat this, you know, and told him it's not
Those are
strong.
intense, dude. The 1,000 milligram ones?
Listen, no, I wasn't thinking, I'm like, I'll just give him a piece. When I think about it, the bar was only about this big. I broke off about a quarter of it and I ate the rest of it. Yo, and by the way, my mother came and my mother did not know he was doing anything. So he was like, don't say nothing. I'm like, all right, I won't. Long story short, when we come out of after it was like a 2.5 hour movie, whatever, the lights come on, we're walking out. It looked like he just ran a marathon. Sweat all over his fucking shirt. His whole head. I was like, you all right? He's like, no, just keep walking. Like, I swear. And so he was basically telling me I was like, did you like the movie? He was like, I didn't see the movie. He's like, I swear to God, he was like, I was trying to stay alive. Because these things are like immersive. It had like fucking mist blowing at you. The chairs were shaking. He's having a heart
the
attack.
4D.
The 4D.
Yeah.
He was like, Blaze, I felt like I was on a roller coaster. I was just holding on and trying to make it till and we got out. He looked like just defeated. I felt so bad. He was high for like 10 hours straight, man. And he was like 68 at that time when I did that. I was like, oh my God.
It's never what you wanted to be when you think of your parents getting high. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I got him too high.
Yeah, like it's never what you want. Like,
no, it is with me. My dad dabs now,
yeah,
like every day.
Yeah, no, your dad's a stoner though.
But
you know,
he don't.
yeah.
The edibles is different. If you don't take edibles constantly, bro, 250 milligrams will put you in a bad spot.
She asked me, she's like, how do you live like this?
Yeah.
Like in Spanish, she was like, ¿Cómo vivís tú así? Like, she's like, do you feel like that all the time? I was like, no.
It feels good to us.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this shit feels great.
Yeah.
Hey, Cali, before you got here and you just brought up the movies, we were talking about this movie called Deep Throat.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember watching that? Did you watch that in the movie theater?
No, I was too young, but that was in movie theaters for sure. And just so you know, I'm glad you brought that up. So when you glad that
I brought Deep Throat. How?
I'm glad you brought up talking about people going to those places. Are they doing it?
Peep shows.
Back in the days, remember something, guys. Before your fucking iPhones, porn was on a VHS. It's a big block tape. So if you had a wife or you had a fucking girl who was not about it, you couldn't just have it hidden in a file. That shit, you'd have to hide it in the house and you'd get caught. So you had 50-50. You had dudes going there because they didn't have a choice. They were married men, they whatever. And then you had the whole other freak show that went on back there. But people used to go.
There was a
yes,
I thought it was all freaks, kind of.
People used to go to the movie theaters just because they couldn't bring the tape home. They couldn't watch it. Like, this is way before all of these. That was in like late 70s, early 80s that movie came out. So there was.
Yeah, you're right. Even if you could get a porno, your wife did not in the 50s. Yeah, you did not want.
You would have magazines and they'd be hidden in the fucking ceiling. So it was completely different than having it at your fingertips. It was, bro, like when I was younger, my porn collection. Shit, you see that thing? I had that shit full. You think I'm joking? I'm like, Mom, don't go to my fucking room. It'll
like the
ruin your
70s
life.
show?
Like, you don't want to see what's going on in there.
You seen the movie, the 4-year-old version, like a porno?
No.
A porno collection like that?
40-year-old version?
Yeah, the 4-year-old
Yes.
version, like a porno connection like that. You know how he brings it over to his friend? He's like, here's my porn collection.
Bro, mine would have been like an 18.
Boner Jams 03.
What did you do with that collection? You just got rid of it?
Yeah,
take it to Goodwill.
We went to move once. I remember when I was moving, I basically
You didn't keep like the best?
No, you gave it out. You're like, here, take this shit.
Dude, I would have kept my favorite one. Like I would have kept one.
Wow.
Right now, I would tell you, I still got.
You just Google
one.
it.
Sometimes you see VHS pornos at the swap meet.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah. Of course, I'm not gonna pick one up.
No, you don't even touch that.
Yeah,
don't even touch it.
But I've seen it and I was just like, damn, classic.
Yeah, they'll be like worth something one day as a collectible, you know?
If I see a Pamela Anderson one, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, the old Debbie Does Dallas. Like those are the old classics. And yeah, Deep Throat was it was a production. Like Ray said, that was what made it big. It was like a production movie, not just a cheap, which was still, of course, cheap but still, it was actually, they did a theme to it.
They
and all
put
that.
love into it.
Yeah.
Some high-end pornos.
Okay, so you know how porn is becoming like pretty like normal now? It's not so taboo.
Yeah, it's not at all.
Do you think they will ever put it in a Regal again? Do you think you could ever one day be like,
No.
oh, dude, The Rock's fucking Megan and Fox. It's so crazy. You never expect it. Here's at the Regal, rated X. Don't bring the kiddos.
Yeah.
Never?
I don't know. I think, like I said, back then it was serving a purpose. Like now, who the fuck wants to watch porn with company?
It's got to be like some artsy fartsy shit.
Yeah, but still, like, who wants to go watch porn in a crowd? Like, God, no. Like, yeah, my friend's like, hey, I want to watch porn. I'm like, no. Like, you go watch that on your own, homie.
The last one to really like go against Deep Throat was like this film called Nymphomaniac, volumes 1 and 2. It's a two-parter film.
That was like the competition.
Pretty much. You should watch that. Shia LaBeouf comes out in it.
Oh shit.
Hating on Shia too, bro. You just
Shia
hate a lot of
LaBeouf.
people I like, huh, Ray?
Well, you like a lot of lame ass people.
Shia LaBeouf.
See, I didn't say that.
Shia LaBeouf's lame, bro. This fool sat there and
Yeah,
tried
he's
to be.
lame.
Yeah, he tried to be this art fartsy dude, and then he put this.
That doesn't discredit his work.
What was the thing? We will not be stopped. Or what was his flag? He had this fucking whole movement, and the MAGA people were.
Okay, yeah, that
behind
was
it.
lame. All right, but
Yeah,
Transformers,
you know exactly what
dog.
I'm talking about.
Come on, dog.
That was-
Transformers
thank you,
was
Megan
pretty
Fox.
fucking epic.
Thank you, Megan Fox.
Man, fuck you, dog. Bumblebee and him were like the best combo ever, dog.
Fuck it. Thank you, Megan Fox.
Thank you, Megan. Exactly,
You guys are haters,
dude.
dog.
You sound real gay right now. Just so you know, over here.
What about Holes? Remember Holes?
Holes was cool. I'll give you that.
Legendary,
The
dog.
whole time I thought it was gonna be a porno. Oh, I'm gonna watch Holes. A bunch of holes. Not one hole did I see.
Do not come.
You probably holding his manholes.
Do
I'm
not.
just saying, man. He was fucking. he did some good movies, dog.
I've never seen Transformers. None of them fucking.
The first one was the best one, dog.
Was that the one he
Yeah,
was in?
yeah, that's the one. The second one kind of went there when they put the black fool. They jumped through the fucking glass door, and being the FBI showed up. That was my favorite part in that movie. Hey Ray, let's read the super chats. By the way,
Let's
whoever
do it.
super chats is getting entered to win one of the new batteries combos from Propan and Yocan. So make sure with the collaboration. These, of course, we have the disposable ones, but we also have the battery and the cart combos as well. So salute to everybody who's been picking those up. You can get those only at at the demos that we do at dispensaries. This Friday we will be at Dr. Greenstone's Van Nuys again. So make
Dope.
sure you guys pull up.
First one from Correa's 1 year anniversary party at Correa Saturday, May 18th. High and Hungry fam is invited.
Congratulations. We will be
Congrats.
there, dog. I went to Correa's the other day with my dad, my
Liked
brother.
it?
It was pretty cool. He drank 2 micheladas. I ate a lot of good seafood, you know.
What did he eat?
Oh, ceviche.
Nice.
I picked.
Good. Curious Jorge. What's good, crew? Same team.
Same team. Salute to Curious George. You're entered in the raffle.
Most blunted. Same team with the balloon.
We haven't done Nas in a while. Oh, yeah. How was that fucking interview, dog?
I did Nas.
I saw
You
the
left.
video.
You literally, I'm not even lying. With you guys were in the elevator
My girlfriend
together.
was so happy that we left right before the Nas.
Why is that?
Kizo can't do one balloon because she knew if they weren't gonna leave.
Yeah, like we
They
wouldn't
knew
have,
they
we
were
wouldn't
gonna
have went to go have dinner. We wouldn't we would have left at 11 or 12.
Easy.
I would have finished the tank. I would have told the dude, how much did you pay for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Can I take it home?
yeah, like I would have just straight out just told him, be like, all right, let's go in. Yeah, I just can't. You just can't have one, bro. But
It was a good
It's
time.
like a Pringle.
to be honest though, man, like there was after abusing the nitrous like that though, bro. There was times where I did get worried, bro, because my lungs did hurt.
Oh, full, yeah.
Yeah, like where I was like, I woke up the next day and my lady was like, damn, like.
You don't say nothing either, too, huh? You're just
Yeah, like you're
didn't say
thugging it
shit,
out.
'cause
She's like, how come you haven't smoked? Because it hurts when I cough a lot. Like it just hurts
Like
bad.
Mega Man.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Guys, this is the caddy right here, and
oh, he did fucking dude.
this is where Hillary Clinton.
I fucking love this fool's fucking post, dog. Whatever he's like, they're after me.
Dude.
Next one, dude. And Martin Rizzo, dog.
Oh, Martin Rizzo went hard on that.
Oh, dog, please. We forgot to mention this part about the comedy show. This shit got so smoked out, bro. So smoked out that Martin Rizzo, like, kind of started stumbling in the middle of his set. And I'm not going to discredit him because he's a funny motherfucker. I know he's a hitter, bro. He's a funny motherfucker. But weed won that night. Bro, like for sure, bro. Like, cause in the middle of there, like I had to take him some water, bro, because he kept coughing. Cause you know you're breathing in
Yeah, and it
nonstop
starts to burn the
smoke,
throat.
and then he's like, "Can I get some water up here, bro? I'm dying." And yeah, just. But every other comics they smoke. We had some two cops from fucking Texas. They were like 2 deputies. They're like, I guess we're visiting and they were in there. And like 2 of them were just like, we can't stay in there. One of them did stay though. And he watched the comedy show. He let it the cool cop.
Nice.
Yeah, because it probably just were the test.
Dude, you got
Yeah.
then if so, you got to get more air filters,
all 3 air filters were on.
You gotta get more, or your headliner's gotta be a stoner.
Yeah.
Can't have a headliner
Okay,
that
well,
can't smoke because
I did it-
by the time a headliner comes up, it's gonna be smoky, dog. That's what I mean. I know what you mean, but your
Okay,
headliner.
well, look,
But
for
you
the
know
next
what? It puts the
part of the
pizzazz
show.
in the fucking
for the
shit,
fucking
bro.
next one, I'm opening up before the headliner. For sure, I'm working on a hot 15.
There you go.
Yeah, everybody did like at least like 20, bro. It was kind of cool. We got
That's
like,
good. That's a long time.
Wait, what's the little homie's name?
Aiden.
Yeah, shout out to Aiden, bro.
Aiden.
Yeah, there was this. He's young. This young fool, this motherfucker. He's good, bro.
Yeah.
He's really good. Like he was funny as fuck.
School shooter joke was
Yeah, the
great.
school shooter joke. I was like, all right, it's fuck. He made some
Don't
funny
give a
shit.
fuck. Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
But hey, I'm working on a big headliner for the next one. Like big one.
I'm definitely coming, bro. My stomach was rash. I couldn't even trust a fart, bro. I had like the worst diarrhea. Like I was, yeah, bro. Things could have went real bad.
It's all
Like, I
good,
need to
man.
stay
I know
home.
what you told me. I was like, yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, that was not gonna be good. Especially laughing. You know, you laugh too hard. Imagine I would have laughed and shit my pants. That's it. It's over, bro.
June 14th is the next one, and tickets will be available. Hopefully by the end of this week. So,
there. It is.
Ray, next one.
Alex Chaparro. My girls ain't a smoker, and she walked out that bitch lit, and she's already down for the next one because she had a blast. Thanks, guys. Same to you.
Hell yeah! I'm glad you guys showed up and everybody who got tatted.
When did you say the next one is?
June 14th.
God damn it.
What was going
In
on that day?
Berlin.
Berlin?
Oh, yeah?
the
Oh,
Mary
yeah?
Jane-
Oh, you're taking a
Mary
vacation?
Jane- No, bro, it's work. Mary Jane Festival is their first big,
Oh.
it's like the Spanibus of Germany. I think it's been going on, but now it's legal. So it's the 14th through the 16th. And it's in Berlin, yeah, and a bunch of my friends are throwing a big event. So I'm like,
That's
oh,
Cali Blaise.
yeah.
I know we got
Damn.
super chats, but I gotta ask this: what does weed being stage 3 change for anything
Oh,
or whatever?
you
Does
mean
that change?
not
I know I
staged,
fucked
but-
all that up.
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah.
okay.
God.
Listen, classified, reclassified.
Yeah.
Fucking nightmare. So
Yep.
all the people who keep it getting excited, that can completely destroy it. Just remember, so okay, it needs to be de-schedulized, not rescheduled. De-schedulized, just like alcohol and tobacco. Shouldn't even be on that list. It should be completely off. When it becomes a medical thing, that means it's regulated by the DEA. So if that goes through, then the DCC, who's been the Department of Cannabis Control, who's been overseeing state cannabis for each state, would no longer be void. They wouldn't have the authority. It would be now overrun by, ATF and DEA. And then what? They're going to be selling it at CVS, and we can't have dispensaries. Like if it's a controlled substance, because that's still a controlled substance. So now what? What would happen to dispensaries? What happens to the brands? It's a nightmare. Like people are disguising it like it's good. That's
That
not
part.
good. It needs to be de-scheduled, not re. Get it the fuck off of there.
I'm gonna pass the advice that I was told by some people: get it into many stores as you can and lock down the fucking deals, bro. So, yeah, it's because shit could change, but put in
Yeah,
that
but
work.
that's the problem. Like right now, I'm in
So we don't wait up. So
130,
we don't-
130 locations I got right now. What happens if they all of a sudden make it and
tight.
say, "Hey, no," but seriously, what happens if they say, "Oh, by the way, now you got to buy weed from CVS"? Like,
So-
what the fuck?
Okay, so I was about to say, we don't want weed at CVS. Like
No,
we
we do
shouldn't-
not. We do not.
Can I, as a guy who wants weed at CVS, can I find out why not? Like sometimes it'd be dope if I could like get a
Because there will be-
Tecate and then get a joint at the, same fucking store.
The same
Do
reason.
you like connoisseur weed?
Yeah, but you can
Then
go
you
to.
don't want it at CVS.
But you can go to a
'Cause
car.
they're
No,
gonna
no, no,
grow
you're
it.
right, you're right. But I should have there should be the lame ass option to get a joint from CVS. No, I completely agree. CVS will never probably have the best weed. I don't want to see Cali Blaise at
Yeah,
CVS.
but why? Why do you want it in CVS? Why
Yeah,
do
I
you
don't
want it
want
controlled by
propane
the
at
government?
CVS.
The
Why is the
option.
FDA running our shit? That's like, no, fuck them. No. Fuck you. Fuck CVS. How about that?
I agree.
Fuck
Fuck
you.
Okay, I
Adrian.
wanted to know why. I'm trying to figure out. Why. Because everyone.
Fuck you. That's why.
As a
dude.
little kid, you always were like, man. As a little kid, you're always like, man. I wish one day weed was like a Bud Light.
No, you don't ever want it to be a
No.
fucking Bud Light.
No, definitely not.
Give me the papers.
Yeah.
Give
Papers.
the papers. Give the
papers.
papers.
What's the next one?
Next one. Dab Waxington. Much love to y'all, WDSTS crew and chat. E-Zone. Sunday was so dope. Next one's going to be dope too. I owe y'all a dab.
Hey,
Cool seeing you, Ray. Voicemails?
yeah, we're gonna do that on Thursday. Tomorrow we have a new sponsor as well too on the show. We have 2 sponsors for the month finally, dog. We got a smog check, which I will be working on the commercial after this, so you guys can go get smogged in the valley, or you don't even have to. And it's like, you know what I'm saying. And we also have slick shots coming through finally on Thursday. So
Is that the little shots you take with you, the bags?
Fucking
Smart.
shout out to God in the fucking universe, bro, because everything I fucking start fucking with and I say I want to fucking work with this one day, it fucking comes true, dog.
Manifestation.
Manifestation,
But
dog.
you put the work in, not just.
Oh,
thinking
of
about
course, I'm not out there sitting and wishing in the fucking whale and shit,
Thank
you know.
you.
Yeah, bro, but that, I was like, that, when that happened, I was like, man, fuck yeah, bro. You know how great it is as a person who enjoys their alcohol?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Definitely. I know back in my day that would have been great to have.
Fuck yeah. What's the
You
next
think
one?
I'm gonna
Ray?
use that EDC? You think I'm paying fucking
There you go.
3 days of that shit? Just like a couple slick shots in there.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get a Coke, and now you got a Jack and Coke.
Yeah. Next one. Alejandro Guzman. Not Alejandra?
What? I was like,
I
what?
was about to say. She's the best. Anyways, my dad would watch those Mexican dirty comedy movies and change the channel every time he walked by.
Oh, yeah, Vacaciones, Sonrisas Vacaciones, what is it called?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or the police one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the police one.
Yeah, the police one. That shit was fucking horrible.
The Spanish fools be watching some perverted ass shit.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh, they
What,
know.
and other cultures don't?
Yeah, I know, no, but
No.
crazy?
The
Lisas en Vacaciones.
Yeah,
You're
no,
talking about the shows.
the show.
Yeah, I'm just saying, go to other countries, go to Europe.
Oh,
Are you
okay, yeah.
crazy? No, sex is way more
Yeah, it's just here.
like normalized. Oh, big time. Big time.
Yeah, you'll see dick sucking on TV for sure.
Except on
Maybe.
porn. Well, I guarantee you, our porn is crazier than their porn, though. Like that
guarantee
stepbrother.
everything. Go
That
to Germany.
stepbrother.
All those
No,
porn,
no.
All those
Bro.
porn networks you like, they're owned by Europeans.
Yeah, bro, Germans and
What up?
stuff.
They're into that
crazy.
step shit.
Bro, they're into terrible things.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Like Brazzers for sure is a fucking European.
Keeping it pure. Next one.
Impure. Rolando Valenzuela. I remember watching South Park at 8 years old, like season 1, big gay out and anal probes. Y'all remember the Spawn animatoid show?
No, there's.
I don't remember that.
I
but-
do remember that South Park episode with
Big Gay Al's Big Gay Animal Sanctuary. There's a gaggle of gay gooses. Yeah.
That shit
There's
was
a gay
so
lion.
great.
Oh, that was so
Is he
great.
still around?
That was a hilarious one.
And then you also see on season 1 you see Carmen
fools are-
get
these
anally
fools are
probed by the
kids.
aliens.
These fools are fucking fourth graders,
They're
dog.
still kids, dude.
That's just the craziest shit, bro. And it's like, oh, hey, big gay Al. Like, all
Hi.
right, what's the next
How are
one?
you guys? Humberto Amaya, 113. Yo, what's up, Ezone, with the $100 tier?
Just DM me on Patreon. Yeah, everybody who subscribed to the merch tier or the $100 tier, just DM me. I've been taking care of those all month long. So, and listen, man, I really don't think I have to make a video to show you guys how to DM me on Patreon. I just don't understand how some of these fools.
Can we just do it for
I
them
will
at this
not
point?
shoot that video.
I just
sorry.
don't get how you just don't figure it out how to message somebody.
Yeah.
But if I have to, I will, bro, because I guess I have to be a computer teacher apparently.
Computer lessons, Patreon tier. D Foolery, late to the show, but we in it now. Same team.
Same team. Salute to him, D Foolery. Thank you for the super chat.
Matt, yo, it takes 1 full year to grow 1 pineapple.
Yeah, it's true.
Know
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's why the fucking fields are massive in Hawaii.
And what about Costa Rica? I lived there for almost a year, bro. They
Oh, yeah?
fucked that whole. Oh man, it's bad, bro. Like the Ticos, the actual residents, they fucking hate like Del Monte and all them. I'm not joking because you know those pink pineapples. You
Yeah.
ever see them?
Yeah.
They're like
They're
those are
good,
grown.
though.
Those are grown in Costa Rica. They grow. There's a huge amount of land that they take. And all the like the chemicals and like the fertilizers get into their water. Like they're basically destroying the ecosystem of Costa Rica for those fucking pink pineapples, bro. I'm not even,
I should
not even joking.
I
bro.
should appreciate
Locals
pineapples
fucking
more.
Hate them, bro. Hate it.
What did you say,
I should
Xavier?
appreciate pineapples more, dude.
Yeah,
a
you
whole
should.
year it
Yeah,
takes
it
to
takes a
grow
long
that shit. I
time,
eat a
yeah.
lot of shit.
Yeah, bro. That's why I always ask for specifically that in the fruit thing.
We eat that within the day.
Hmm?
We eat that within the day.
Yeah, I know something that takes. I eat that. Yeah, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
fuck yeah.
And I don't even eat it the way it should.
You ever see what it looks
I still
like,
add
the
tahini and lemon. I don't even sit there and
Those pink
enjoy it.
pineapples are good though.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
As much as they're bad, I still buy them. And now it's like
And
they used to be like $30. Now they're like 12 or 13.
Yeah, at Ranchera 99, they sell them, bro.
Yeah, they're fucking good.
That Asian restaurant. I mean, the
Yeah,
Asian market.
I love that spot.
Me too.
I love that place.
Next one.
Luis Romero, shout out from Boston, made it on time for that show. Is that how they talk over there?
Boston.
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 Yeah, I mean, salute to him from Boston, man. I went to a steakhouse out there one time. It was great.
Fuck Boston. Actually, no. But real talk. Actually, Boston's a dope city. It's just their teams. Just fuck the teams. Boston.
Aren't the Celtics in the playoffs?
So
Are
the
they?
Knicks, baby.
No shit for real.
Yeah, bro. In the second round right now.
All right, let's
they already
go.
won. They beat the Pacers first game. They're playing, I think,
Yeah,
tonight
fuck
again.
And the accent. I like the accent.
And they beat what? For
The Boston
Oh,
accent.
it's terrible.
Can't imagine
Pack
trying
a
to
cat.
trying to fuck a female
Yeah,
with that
it's terrible.
accent. I wish you could smoke a cigarette
it's like,
next.
That'd be worse, like Canadian. Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
Next one.
Joaquin Rodriguez, what's up? Just wanted to say, same team.
Same team, dog. Thank you for that super chat. Good luck.
I think everybody misses Steph Tone. Fool.
We
Yeah,
haven't
that's
had
what we're
Steph
saying,
Tone in a
same
while.
team.
We bring him back. Bring the homie back
I
on.
know. You know
He's
what?
been
Shout out
working,
to him,
bro,
bro. Yeah, I texted him yesterday, bro. He bought some stuff on my website. Salute to him.
Luis Romero, when is Side Dick Eddie coming to the show?
Side Dick Eddie don't even go see his kids. He ain't coming here.
What if we get him a new tooth?
He said it's got. He said I keep hearing it's in the mail. It's a matter of time.
We gotta get an update. Next one.
And the master podcaster, Mega Man, keep putting out good episodes.
Shout out to Mega Man player.
Yeah, shout out to Mega Man. I hope I see you at the next demo.
Take care of your throat, dude.
Dude, go hit up Martin Rizzo, dog. There's this guy that wants Martin Rizzo to fuck his wife, and Martin Rizzo won't.
Oh,
You
yeah,
should fucking handle that, dog. Go be the fucking.
Yeah, but the
GB
cuck,
King.
Be the bull.
The cuck chooses who they want to fuck, like who they want to fuck their wife.
Show him why he should pick you, Mega Man.
Make him a mega cuck.
Yeah, make him. Go, dude. Yeah, we have this guy on there that claims to be like the game bang king.
He only did one gangbang. That shit was nasty. Next one.
You saw it?
No, I'm saying like the way he describes it. I'm
Yeah,
just
at
like,
a Motel 6 with other dudes there, and then he's yelling at them because they can't get hard. Not a good situation.
Nothing about that is good.
yeah, exactly.
Dude, a room full of dicks is already a problem. Let's just talk about that.
Yeah, Xavier.
Fuck, man. And then a dude yelling, "Why aren't you getting your dick hard?" I'd be like, "What the fuck is it? Like, what do you even? You just fucked my whole day up. Like, stop talking, man." I was so fucked up, man. Like, I didn't need that visual. Dude yelling at another guy, "Why isn't your dick hard?" Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? How do you do this show with him?
He brought this
Christ.
guest on. This is his guest. I had to listen to this.
No, it's
I
not
had
my
to listen
guest.
to this because of his guest. So yes, blame me, but now I gotta blame
All right,
you, Zone, because
all right.
I had to listen to this
I don't
shit.
even know who this guy is.
But you bring
he
it up
upsets
every
me.
time. Like he's not on, bro. Like just don't.
You
like,
just gave him a fucking 5-minute shout out. I had to mention
he paid for it. Next one.
Angel Medizi, we don't smoke the same team.
And he buys propane, bitch.
Show support.
Boyo Kush, thanks for the WDSTS tat. Same team, Bobby Hill.
Oh yeah, that's true. He got the Bobby Hill tatted.
Yeah.
Bobby Hill.
I forgot to get tatted. I'm gonna ask. I might have her come back and do it on the show again.
Next one, DJ Paz. Thank you for the super sticker, dog. Oh, it was nice meeting you at the fucking spot on Sunday.
Oh, DJ Paz?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, salute
Oh yeah,
to him.
shout out to DJ Paz.
Dad of the year over there.
Easy.
I'm like, you're the man, dude.
Next one.
Otelio Fights. You guys doing anything live in August? Going down to LA, hopefully get a pro pin at LAX Dr. Green Thumb, hashtag
We
WDSTX.
might do a podcast live at the post if we could make it happen. Or if we're trying to find. Oh, you know what? We could probably do. I got something. I'm gonna talk to Bart's.
Oh yeah, 100%.
August.
Yeah, August.
Fucking Bart's, man.
We don't smoke the same. Is gonna have a podcast at High Hungry Fest.
Let's do it.
I am hungry. All right,
Yeah,
next one.
straight up.
C10J, what up, fam? Hey, Cali, how many milligrams of SHO fit in the size capsules you send? We don't
Oh,
smoke
the one
weed.
that's in the pouch there. Okay. Little quick math time. Those are 0.2 grams. So every 5 of them will be a full syringe. So it's 0.2 goes in each one. So then do the math, like, right? Try to make it easy. You know, like if it was 80% THC, that means it's 800 milligrams per capsule, right? So I should have done 150 actually. Whatever. Long story short, divide that by 5, and that's what's going to be in each capsule. So, you know, people assume a full syringe is 1,000 milligrams. It's just a gram. That's not how many milligrams of active THC. So just because you did the whole syringe, that doesn't mean you did 1,000 milligrams. Usually means you did 700 to 800 milligrams because that's what's in there. So it's 0.2 to answer your question. 0.2 grams. So do the math of whatever the potency of the THC is divided by 5.
I'm not a pussy. I just
Down it. Yo, we should do a show because I know you can do it. Let's do the whole syringe capsule, like 1 mega, and do it. But we got to take it like pre-record it because you got to take it.
I know. I don't
2-3
take
hours
that
before.
much. No. I just
Sack
say.
up.
I just say I never sit there and try to figure out how
on,
much I
fool.
take.
All right.
I just
At least
sit there
at least do 500 then, bitch.
Yeah,
I did 500.
You
and
can
it wasn't
handle
so bad.
500.
Yeah.
No, fool. Last time I ate 300.
Nah, fool, you can handle
I ate
500,
300.
dog.
Last time I ate 300, I almost missed
The
the
way
comedy
you
show. Sam had to go knocking on my fucking
Okay,
door.
but the way you smoke, you can handle 5.
Porque no
Yeah.
comes, güey.
You can do it
Yeah.
as long as you're here. If you were like
Just
home
eat,
by
bitch.
yourself, not good. But if you were here, like take it 2 hours before the show, 3 hours before the show. So it's actually like peaking, or even 4. So you're going through it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's not bad, bro.
Yeah.
We're not asking you to do coke. Next one.
Yeah.
This is, man, I feel Coke is worse. Next one.
Definitely.
Eric Cruz, same team.
Same team. Thank you so much, Derek Cruz.
Ralph Ramos, what up, fools? I'm still high from Sunday. Haha.
Hey, man, salute to Ralph Ramos. Thank you for holding it down.
Angel, shout out. We don't smoke the same in Cali Blaise.
Yo.
I had some Cali hash before the Cypress show and my propane during.
Yeah.
Would have loved a Cali hash hole. Stay blessed, players.
Yeah, I know somebody who will have them. You can hit them up. They got a podcast that you watch.
Hell yeah, definitely. People on Patreon know. People
Yes,
on Patreon.
exactly.
If you're on Patreon,
You already know.
You know about the hash holes.
Exactly.
And they be hit. Hey, it's so hard not to smoke them back to back.
I know you just.
I literally just like, but if I smoked them back to back, like the place that I was gonna do it and I did it was a Cypress concert because
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna show out.
Yeah, why not?
Like I didn't roll my shit,
spot,
bitch. This is what are you smoking? Oh, Cali Blaise hash holes.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Next one.
One, D Foolery. I want to see we be the next Bud Light. XG want to see trans women smoke weed, food? Bro? What the fuck?
What happened? Your daddy Sam's already calling you? No. I gotta go to work. I know, dude.
But we're working. M Kush, G. Yo, salute locos, Cali. I
Yo.
need a tee or hoodie. Fuck CVS.
Yo, next event. When's the next thing? Tell them to come to the Cannabis Cafe. Come to the Cannabis Cafe.
Oh yeah, that's this week.
DM me and I'll
no,
fucking
next
bring
week.
it. Next, no, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
2
I
weeks,
think.
yeah, when the guys.
Whenever it is, just hit my DM and I'll bring that shit to the show. Come through.
Yeah, fucking. You know me. I always have a basket of propans there too.
Yep.
Louis 2 joints, late fee, and nice to see Cali Blaise back in the house.
Thank you, man. It feels good to be back. Fucking,
At least
missed
say,
it, man.
At least say bye to these fools,
I am.
asshole.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll see you guys later. A couple super chatters. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We got a dope guest. Are we drinking?
Hell yeah, we're drinking. I'm
All right,
buying a whole
Uber
bottle
here.
today.
All right, let's run it. And all right, see you guys later.
Later, biatch.
We're gonna show them how to use it. Next one.
Next one. Thank you, Xavier. And oh yeah, next one, Anthony Fool. It's Anthony Fool. I never win shit.
Stupid ass
What do you
forgets
say?
his
Never
phone.
win shit?
Yeah.
That's all right. Me neither.
Yeah, you know, hey, you gotta be lucky, bro. Believe me, dog. It's not up to me. I'm not picking shit. So good luck.
Yeah.
Next one.
Good luck on the next one. CS 702. You should bring Kaira for a reunion.
Next.
Saul
said
RR.
next.
Buenos dias, homies. Homies. That's the last.
Salute to him, and I can tell you, CS 702 is not winning the raffle.
Oh, that's good,
All right, I'm just playing. You're in here, fool. You're in here. All right, let's see. We're gonna hook you guys up with the battery pack. So first raffle winner is we're going, and the winner is Humberto Amaya 11-3. I guess 113. So congratulations to Humberto Amaya for your super chat. They got you to win. I believe Xavier gave me some other stuff. I'm gonna raffle the second, some George Perez stuff. You guys gotta DM me what you want as well too. That way it matches up. But yeah, DM me on Instagram if you want, Patreon or all that good stuff. Just not Telegram, please. Don't be fucking hitting me up with some stupid shit like that or sending me reels on there. I had to block like some fools in there. I was like, this is not for
People
that.
send reels on the Telegram,
Yes, somebody
bro?
had this like, yo, check out this build
Are
up
you
to a
serious?
Canelo fight, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking block you, dog. All right, but so I'm being extra by hooking you guys up with some of the stuff Xavier gave me. So good. This one goes for the second place.
Got that Wheel of Fortune over there.
I know we gotta put new stuff in there. The second winner is Othello Fights. Congratulations.
Congrats, Othello. Shit.
There you go. Congratulations to the winners. Of course, I went the extra mile to hook somebody else up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, Cali Blaise, for stopping by. You're welcome here every time.
Thank you, bro.
The winner that went after, what was it, February, Matt Robertson Rig, right? So this is going to be for March. I'm announcing the winner. We're filming the video for it today, so it will be up later. This is a $400 pendant by... Fuck, where's this fool at from Vegas? He's one of the OGs. I believe. Well, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I think this is Mente Glass. So Mente Glass, definitely an OG, and when it comes to sculpting and all that stuff, I'll tag him in the Instagram. Dope ass Leonardo Ninja Turtle pendant that's gonna be going on for the March one, and I'm also filming the video for the April one, and we're gonna be caught up on May as well for the electronic raffles as well for everybody who's continuing on there. Sorry on the lag on those, but that's the reason I showed up early to get this shit sorted out. Cali Blaise, shout outs.
Shout out to you guys, man. It's good to be back. Shout out to everybody who watches the show, and that's it, man. I hope to see you soon. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So, we're adding stuff to our little buttons over here. Ray, shout outs.
Shout out to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to Cali Blaise. Thanks that you're here. Haven't seen you in a bit. You're looking good, man.
Thank you, bro.
Follow me at Morning Shop Films. Website, morningshopfilms.co. Everything is there. And stay tuned for the tomorrow show.
Hell yeah. Follow my whatnot. Salute to everybody who has been scooping all the stuff. Last time we had a Disney pin lot sale that from the stuff I came up on. It was great. There's still hella of them left, and there's some rare ones for all the collectors. There's also a lot of thrift stuff that I've been in collectors items that are listed up there. So there's 2 sales that are up there. So make sure you guys check it out on whatnot. Go to flavorsbyezone.com. You guys already know everybody will be getting a gift with their purchase for free just for supporting the website. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. Sign up to the newsletter. It's right up when you go to the website. Put your email on there. And you guys can even get the initial code that you get for joining, but the Mother's Day discount code is coming up for Mother's Day. Make sure you guys take advantage of that and buy her a candle mug or something like that. And let me see. New vlog is going to be going up tomorrow. Japan, Hello Kitty Land. Make sure you guys take a look at that. Salute to everybody who's been following me up there on the vlog entries. And with that being said, I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow with Slick Shots as guests. And also look out for the new stores. Every time I post them up, salute to all the stores carrying propane. We are now at 43.
Yes, sir.
So almost at 50.
Yeah,
so
bro.
thank you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.